All right, we're going to talk about your heartbeat. You know, we're measured by numbers. Numbers are what? Number one, the SS5 SSN, because they gave that to you in your 14 to 16. Or if you were born in 71, Nixon took the gold standard out. Every mommy had to do it after delivering the baby. How about the SS4? How about that credit score? You keep screwing up even more. See, we got choices. The choices are very simple. We can learn to play the game and learn how to get this right, or you can keep guessing. I think most of you guess anyway. I believe you play in the up and down show. Up and down, up and down, up and down. What does that do? See, we're trying to reach the American dream, but I think your biggest problem is you don't understand rules and tools. Rules and tools, simple. Okay? We take this client here, okay, starts in the low 600s, up, up, and away. All of a sudden it says excellent across the board. 796, 108 points, 122 points. So would you like that? Would you like that? It's simple. But what would you do with it? Okay? Here's your problem. Most of you have had good credit and bad credit all your life. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Ah! Stop it. The heartbeat. If you go to analytical750.com, you'll see a graph on your credit score. If you go to Experian, you'll see the same thing. Now, I'm not going to really go about Credit Karma, okay? I don't like Credit Karma. It frustrates everybody in this office. It frustrates the paralegals and what they're trying to do. You see, they have no phone number. They've been indicted 6 times in the past. And you know what? They don't have Experian, which you need for the credits, for what? From the banks. So let's look at the rules and tools. Now, I got to go in 2 comas in my life. One, I got to die and come back and help you. Many, many years ago, back in the 70s, late 70s, or part of the 80s, I got to meet Ken Yarborough. Wow! Security Chief in TRW and Experian. I'm the one who actually eventually trained him what needed to be done. So let's think about rules and tools. Number one, the oldest credit card in your credit file, the oldest card, it's what helps stabilize it. Next, about the 29% rule. When I created something, I wanted him to implement it, he did, but no one wanted to tell anybody. You see, you have a problem. Your credit reports and your cards, they fluctuate. Every time you jack up a card past 29%, it drops your score. Then you get stuck, you can't get it anymore. See, the problem is they're not the credit, the problem is you. You don't have the rules and tools how to play. So I want you to think about something today. Behind every credit card you have should have a sticky. Why? We have to dummy proof this. When I do something new, I feel stupid, I really do. I have to master something. This is a $10,000 card, this is a 50. Should I get 2 of these or 10 of these? 10 of these. We also said, based on the credit system, 70s, late 80s, and everything else, is we want 11 accounts. 11 accounts could be anywhere from house, car, and all the other pieces, but we want 11 accounts to make it a solid score. So if I take this card that's 10,000, I want to go shopping or what, go get a dinner. If I take it past 29%, what happens to my score? It drops again and again. The problem, most people have excuses. I had an emergency, I had to do this. Stop the crap. There's no excuse for someone having bad credit. These cards don't fluctuate. They don't fluctuate. Do you understand what I'm telling you? They're limited up to $1 million. The paid over time limit is 100,000. Okay, 100,000. You see, these are my wife's cards. Another set of them. I do what I say I do for you, and I do it for me. I don't have any BS to give you besides the truth. So let's understand something. If I have an old blankety blank day, week, month, or year, all right, my wife or I are going to use these cards. They don't fluctuate. So I can max these suckers out, $100,000, and my score stays at 750. And if it's corporate credit, it doesn't show up on personal file anyway, let's say it's a Capital One Smart Card. So if we understand rules and tools, why would you have blankety crap credit? Because you don't understand rules and tools. You, screwed up because of your lack of knowledge. The lack of knowledge is our stupidity, and we're not stupid people, neither are you. But understand something today. If you want to get the American dream, I see 9 people up there. The average person right now is 50 years old and above. 50 years old. He or she's so damn disappointed in life, it sucks. Oh, is that just the truth? See, you had a friend and family member rip you off. Who do you trust? It's going to be you. You got to have your own defensive circle. If you don't plan the problem which you should always do, you're going to get your assets kicked. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. And public live events or online. Where you been? You see, this is the graft. This is the heartbeat you control. You control this. You control this. They're reporting on the behalf of you. But again, what are you going to do? Our choices are very simple. I can show you 50 million people I've analyzed in 49 years, getting scores up, and away. It's about an average 90 days. 90 days, 200 points, 90 days. So every one of you in 90 days from today could have a new heartbeat to your credit score. You can make sure you don't bring the pain home ever again. You. But what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with that credit score? See, there's a problem. Without the lack of knowledge, and the lack of knowledge is our stupidity, we're not stupid people, but half the people in this world are freaking lazy. What are you going to do with credit or money? You see, what's going to happen if you've messed this up all your life, I'm sorry, ever since you have credit, up and down, up and down, up and down, because you don't know the rules and tools. Why don't you focus on auto income? Let's write down auto income. See, your life is based on income. Your life is paying your bills and basically taking care of family or yourself and whatever's around you. If we look at income and focus on that instead of being rich, because people say the rich are not rich. Their corporations are rich. They're not rich. So we have to understand the process of this. So when I trained Yarborough rules and tools, I was trying to tell the whole world how this is what you do. I want to say, hey, look, this is what we got to do. But get to die in a coma, got a pandemic in the way, so it slowed things down. The ability to play the game to win. Rules and tools. The heartbeat, you control it. It's about time you man up and woman up and control it. Sorry. Everything to me is an excuse. See, nobody wants to help you besides you. I want to help you, but I want to give you rules and tools. I want you to run your own race. I'm one of the few, not one of the many. I've said that since I was a little kid. One of the few, I don't want to be like you. I don't want you to be like me, but I want you to get here in your head, rules and tools. Take a picture. Auto income is very simple, okay? The other day, you drove by the Wendy's restaurants on the right-hand side of the road. It was. The left-hand side, you had a Jack-in-the-Box. You've been driving by your opportunity your whole life. I don't understand. Why don't you own these? They're ran by management companies. I have management companies that'll manage them for you. You don't have to do a damn thing. Besides, get corporate credit. All right, put some money in an escrow and win. Escrow and win. Escrow and win. You see, today, our problem is credit, money, and time. Credit, money, and time. No credit, no money, no time. That's what we got. The reality is very simple as we do this. Thank you. Okay? So let's understand something. If I don't have the money, I don't have the credit, I'm going to waste time, I'm going to screw it all up. We're in control of our lives. And God and us. He gave us the rules and tools, but you have to pay attention. So I want you to go and do what I asked you to do. Would you do that for me? I know you like listening to motivation. It's great. When I was a little kid, I watched TV. This guy named Ernest Ainsley, he'd go, he'll come out. He'd whack him in the head. How whack him in the head. Everybody's listening to that crap. He'll come out. What is this crap? It's like the world is hell. When we die, we go to a better place. But if we can focus while we're here, we can make the best of it. Why do you bring the pain home? Why? Because you're lacking knowledge. I'm going to write on the board. I would love for you to do the same thing. And half of you, I can see you. I pray to God you write. Because God gave us the ability to use our fingertips. All right, this is our fingers. Do this for 5 minutes if you can. I bet you can't. I bet you can't do this for 5 minutes. Okay? But again, that's just a trick. You know, it's actually an exercise in martial arts. So understand, if we write with our hands and our eyes and our bodies and here, we record here. Problem is too many people taking pictures. Let's pretend you wrote down you. And what I want you to do is understand. Let's say you're the target. You're the bullseye. Woo, yeah. We have problems. The goal is to repackage you. When I did Only in America and gave it to Don King in the 70s and 80s and repackaged America and Only in America, and what do? Incorporated you. I've been out there for 49 years. Where the hell you been? I don't get it. You want to hear a bunch of ding-dongs and motivation? Goody! 5 minutes later, you're hearing the same story. I don't care about stories. One of my books is called BS Doesn't Pay Your Bills. You write it down. You fill that in SS5 form equals SSN. SSN equals 1040. Write it down. See, you got to connect these dots. I can't force you to do it, but you can force yourself. You were told at 14 to 16 years old, you need your SSN. Ooh, goody. Bah, I'm a sheep. I'm a duck. Quack, quack, quack. That's what you did. You filled out an SS5 form, and hell, you don't even know what it is. You filled it out because you're a duck and sheep. Stop it. SS5 is IRS with SS4. For you. Do you want to create $1 million, yes or no? Do you want to create $1 million? When I invented Car Finder, I was 13 and a half, 14 years old. When I got a license at 14 and a half, I got $1 million in the friggin' bank. I'm driving a Lamborghini at West Coast College. What did you do? Why are you taking so damn long? But I didn't like eating out of a trash can. I thought it sucked. I didn't like being used and abused, and I was pissed off. The only way I can figure out things is to read. 10 or 15 books a week. Books again, again, and again. Every time I talked to a grown-up, I thought they were stupid. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Show me how. Show me how. That's all you got. You got to connect your dots. Here's you. You have the right to have 3 divisions of you. 3 divisions. I don't understand. You had 3 chances to try. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you might as well just be dead. That's what I've been saying for me for 45 plus years. SS4. Write it down. The SS4 form, if you look at it and go back through history, you will find out it was created as a universal form. It was for employers, entity, and people. Employers, entity, and people. Write it down. I'll show you the form. You've been screwing up all along because why? You listen to silly people around you going, you got to do this and this. Stop it. I don't like stupid. People aren't stupid. They're just lazy. Not you, of course. None of you are lazy. This is a line of defense. A line of defense. A line of defense. If I have an oh crap day, what am I going to do? What do? I jack it up. I dropped the score, got stuck, can't get any more. You're good people. Most of you are great people. But if you got crappy credit because you didn't know rules and tools, now they treat you like you're a piece of what? It sucks. Having crappy credit sucks, period. But you could have planned the best thing. You could have planned the problem. If one of these screw up, before we disconnect, let's watch what we do. Okay, come on. The banks. I want you to go on Google today and banks. Okay, banks. Wells Fargo, B of A, U.S. Bank, Chase have bankrupted 21,000 locations in the last 3 weeks. Shutting them down. What are they doing? The parent company has branches. These are branches. Branches. So they have a line of defense. Their parent company does not file bankruptcy. All right? Because they don't have to. So when they bankrupt a piece, BK, the bankruptcy code is under the Federal Protection Act ever since we got rid of debtor's prison in the 1700s. But again, they get to bankrupt a piece. They keep all the money and assets. They signed a 100-year lease. A lease for 100 years. If you violated that, you'd have crappy credit, wouldn't you? Because you allow you to be you. Here we have a balancing. This is IRS, okay? And here's the banks. They pay 0 tax, and all these penalties that you see that basically Chase paid $200 million in penalties. Wells Fargo, $2.1 billion the other day. You're not paying attention. Because this is what's happening around you. They get to bankrupt the crap they get to write off on their taxes while you sit there going, what do I do? What do I do? Run your race. They're doing tax balancing. So you could have did the same thing. The banks do this. They're working with the IRS and rules, and you watch Trump pay $750 in tax. That was not tax. They got it wrong. It was the tax return filing fee. He didn't pay any tax. Why would he? Don't complain about rich and famous people. Shut up and join them. Shut up and join them. That's what you got to do. I mean, I don't understand stupid. I really don't. It just pisses me off. I want to change the world. Do you understand that? When you got the answer and solution for everybody, you want to help everybody. But how do you get them to listen? They're so busy listening to motivation. Motivation lasts 10 minutes. When I wrote down, is God Santa Claus for grown-ups? The teacher threw it away. I have total recall, so I can just write it again. When I wrote down being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time, I had to call Joe and say, you can't use that. I own it. It's mine. You write your own crap. But it's not crap. You write your own stuff. It's amazing what this world does. So what do? That's a management company. A corporation is a legal person, chapter 18. It's a management company. If you don't get your act together, when you die, you're going to be what? Miserable. I couldn't do this or that, blah, 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 blah. Step up to the plate, roll the dice, give it a hell of a try, and win the game of business. Why not? I don't get people. I wish I could stand on the highest hill and scream at everybody and say, get off your assets. Get off your assets. Stop screwing up. Now I'm writing. Are you writing or picking your nose? Isn't that gross? I hope you're writing. I asked you to write. We're going to have 9 divisions. All right? The stunt that I pulled years ago is I brought my cat to the Bonaventure. Sam Reynolds, the cat with credit. I bought my cat $1 million of credit just for the hell of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I thought that was right. Now let's watch. Okay, you're an expert in real estate. Oh, goody. I was only controlling $2.2 billion in real estate. I created the homestead blocker. All right, UCC went out of mortgage. I'm the guy that designed the assignment of mortgage in '88. Problem, solution, problem, solution. Every time there was a problem, I came up with a solution. This is a corporate umbrella. This is a line of defense. I got 9 houses. Okay, goody for you. That means you have 9 liabilities, okay? Which one's going to slip, fall, and sue you and screw you up? Which one's going to want to take away all your goodies? See, your problem is you don't package you. If I have 9 entities, let's write it down. What is an entity? An entity can be under a corporation umbrella, entity. 9 locations, no problem. So if I have 9 locations of something, what do I get to do? So 1 through 9, I get $100,000 of credit. 100,000 times 9 more equals 1 million. I don't understand even my own damn clients sometimes. It pisses me off why they're not daisy chaining the cards to 10 more. I don't get it. They're taught how and they sit there going, stop it. Anybody in any ding-dong, can get $1 million of credit cards off these damn cards right now. It's easy. I wrote the rules of daisy chaining in 1986, all the way through 88. They offer you 99 more cards. 99! What's wrong with you? All right, you like listening to a bunch of blah, blah, blah out there? And the motivational stuff? Oh, goody! There's one I watched the other day. Well, they pay me $100,000 a day. Then they're idiots. They're stupid. I'm online 6 days a week for free. My rate is $3,000 an hour, $25,000 a day. Hasn't changed for 45 years. That doesn't change. Toll Brothers paid it. Barbie's paid it. Mattel. All right? Disney paid it. Everybody pays it. But I get to help you for free a lot of times. So let's think. If I have 9 locations, 9 lines of credit, that's $1 million of credit, I am now creating, listen carefully, I am creating $100,000 a month income. to a corporation that doesn't pay tax until it makes a profit. If I create debt, it offsets taxes. Just like Elon Musk, what did he do? 44 billion borrowed to buy Twitter to make X marks the spot. He had to use borrow money. Nobody keeps more than about 5 million around to play with. The rest is all basically in somewhere. Moving in money. Has to be. We have a choice today. The choice is up to you. You can listen, learn, you can follow through. In between now and the end of the year, you'll have a corporation divisions that are going to go in their second year. And next year, you can get up to 150,000 in credit all over the place and more. And you can multiply it. But if you do what you typically do, come January, that's your New Year's resolution. Look in the mirror, say you're fired because you screwed it up, you didn't follow through. You screwed it up. Most people make a New Year's resolution, don't follow through at all. It sucks. I think it's called stupid. You drove by the Wendy's restaurant. Why don't you own 25% of it? What's wrong with you? Why don't you own 25% as an entity under a corporation getting you $4,700 a month forever? The Wendy's don't go out of business. They're right there. They're boring as hell. Boring and steady, boring and steady. See, when I created auto income, I didn't know to call it residual income passive. I don't care. I didn't care. I want money to come in to pay my damn bills. I didn't want to deal with that crap that I did as a kid. And these people were more meaner on the 1st and the 15th and all this crap. I just want to pay my bills. See, you're looking for this. But your problem is you. This isn't money. It hasn't been money for a long time. This is a Federal Reserve note. All right? It's a legal tender. See, you don't understand the way you're trying to create things, and you just go through the motions, and most of you get your assets kicked. I call it silly and dumb. What can I say? All I know is they cussed me out going to that building. It was in bankruptcy 3 times. Oh, why are you wasting our time? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm leaving. Thank you. No problem. 4 months later, what were you talking about? What are you talking about? I wrote a lot of the rules and tools of leveraging money and assets and equity. Hell, when Title Max got started, I'm the guy that taught him how to do it. 70s and 80s, we're leveraging pink slips. It's fun. Lamborghinis, I love Lamborghinis. Boom, 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 boom. Every time I have an old crap day, I just get in the car and turn it on. It's like meditation. It feels good. See, this world's trying to kill us. We're living in hell. As far as I'm concerned, we're living in hell. But again, what do you get to do? Well, let's make the best of it till we get to the other side. Okay. So here we got this live. This is all live. Ask a question, text it, whatever you want. We're going to put you on camera. We're going to let you talk if you want or text it, whatever. I was 12 and a half years old at the Torrance Library, and I wrote down, see it, believe it, go get it. If I could see it, I can go get it. This easy. It's 38 steps to reach a goal. The 38 steps, all I got to do. I got to process 8 times, and that's it. If I master something after 8 times of doing it, then I can go get the goodie. I like goodies. Do you like goodies? I love goodies. I love goodies all the time. It's kind of fun. Now, let's understand something. Here, I'm going to say don't take pictures or recording. Because I want you to take pictures of things that matter. You take pictures of all kinds of crap you never look at ever again. Let's focus on the prize. The prize. Let's focus on you. Every one of you can repackage you today. Is it easy? Oh my God, it's a pain in the ass at home. It's faith and persistence. I got a magic wand, but mine's bent and broken. Mine don't work. Can I borrow yours? There's no magic wand. What do we get to do? Well, me, I was picked on all my life. Born in a taxi on the way to Guardian Hospital. She gave me a girl's name, so that was great. She didn't want me, she threw me away. What am I going to do? I get to go to school in Torrance, Watson, Hawthorne, and all these good areas. You got to learn to kick it or run. I'd rather die than run. That's just me. I'm kicking the door jam at 10 years old. I kicked the basketball hoop when I was 14. At Tewico Junior High, registered newspaper, took a picture of white boys can jump. I thought that would stop the stupidness, white men can't jump kind of crap. It's stupid, I don't get it. I could take 2 steps and kick the light out at 13 feet. Now, why didn't you much? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to other people. I was paying attention to me. Even hit my head that night. But I like goodies. You like goodies? When you get a goodie, And if it's in your name, that's called stupid. Hey, it is. What can I tell you? I learned when I was 8.5 years old. I sold seeds, clackers, and mold yards. Came home to count my $52. Wow! The devil's wife grabbed my money and said, "You're paying rent." Her eyes even went red. Can you imagine? All right, 8.5 years old, have to pay rent. Are you kidding? They're getting money from the state and federal government. I'm paying rent. Every time there's a problem, I create solutions. Problem solutions. Steve Jobs said I was the greatest lateral thinker in the world. I don't know what that meant for him. God rest his soul. But you don't want to stand next to Steve. He didn't like deodorant, and he always wore sweaters a lot. But he was kind of direct. Okay. You had to kind of get used to that. For me, I learned never to have anything in my name. Every time I've had something in my name, some turd wants to steal it. They want to put you down. They want to tear you down, and that's how it works. You know, it's like driving a $4 million Ferrari, Lamborghinis, having 21 cars in a collection. They hate you because you can play the game better than they can. So now everybody likes me, nobody likes you. Okay. Every goodie's in a division. Every goodie's in a division. I want you to understand this. Let's write down, please, write down. I'm willing to sacrifice a division, never the corp in my family, never the corp in family. Your problem is you, okay? Maybe you like being a duck and a sheep and feeling sorry for yourself. Maybe you do. Winning the game of business, my first release of that is 1976. Now, in 1976, I already created a car finder and all kinds of stuff, got $1 million in the bank, driving a Lamborghini, West Coast College, but maybe you don't get it. I was 16 years old. 16! What the hell are you doing at 16? Picking your nose? What? I had a beard at 12. I'm ready to go kill it. I don't want to be used and abused. I don't want to be homeless again. I don't want to eat out of a trash can. I'm pissed off. The only way to get unpissed off is to be smarter than the people around you. I read every book. I ask a question. I knew the answer for the question anyway. I had to learn in school to play stupid because the teachers hated me, most of them. Winning the game of business, 1976. Cash flow, free up your time. It's in page 6, paragraph 3. And financial freedom. I own the rights to these things and people are using these things. It's like, damn, stop it. Create your own crap. What do? The next series I wanted to help the world with, this is just me trying to help, because I got my first billion at 21 through corporate structure, 2.6 billion at 26. I thought I was going to get fat, ugly, and die. I thought when you reach your goal, you're done. You got to do it again and again. So I wanted to create books for dummies. That was already taken. So I created the Millionaire's Founders Kit. The Millionaire's Founders Kit, okay? So here's 12 books, one book per month. You master, and you do it for 12 months. At the end of that, you have a Millionaire's Foundation, every piece, and you have the structure for that 1,000 rules and tools, steps. Now, I also nicknamed it what? The Blueprint of Success. Joanne, great person on Delane Street when I was in the first grade. She wired Apollo 9, 11, and 13. Everything in here was a blueprint, so I learned the word blueprint. So I'm looking in books for blueprints, and I can't find them. So I guess I got to create them. Okay, no problem. Every time I turn around, I got to remind Tony Robbins, I own that, Tony. Get your own Tony Baloney. Your motivation's great, as long as it lasts an hour or two. I don't want to walk over the coal because it's an old Indian trick. I know how to do that too. But what do? Create your own crap. Motivation's great, but how long is it going to last? How long is it going to last? If we don't have the foundation, we're kidding ourselves. Daisy chaining. I don't understand, okay? Today, I can take your credit cards you personally have, I can increase your limits, most of them, and I can multiply them on division process. From you to the corpse in the division process. See, you got to realize, you got to build more credit. You need 100,000 of personal credit, 100,000, 29% rule, leaves you 71,000 of safety. If you have 71,000 of safety credit, when you have an old crap day, month, week, or year, you can get through the process. Because it doesn't last forever. 71,000 feeds a family of 5 to survive for a year. If we take one card, pick a card. Simple. I can get 99 more cards off of a card. If the POT is $100,000, that means I can get 9 more of these, to 99 more. You're sitting there twiddling your thumbs. The problem you have is you haven't get past go. You're stuck. I get clients, hundreds of thousands. I popped a bunch of credit today. It's fun. Now, if they screw it up again and again, they're going to be like some of you. If you take it and you build your foundation, you can get to $1 million dream. I guarantee everybody. Everybody can have $1 million a corporation with less than 12 months. I'm going to say 90 days, but you have to follow through, maybe 6 months. And I had one client, he's taken 2 years. He's played the up and down show 3 friggin' times and made me work my tail off. And it sucks, but that's what he's done. Up and down, up and down. So if you have the guts to take the challenge, I'll take your 1 card and turn it to 9 more. 9 more. And yes, I'm going to charge you a fee because this office is going to pay their bills. That's how it works. If I take 1 card to 9 more, that is 1 million of credit off 1 damn card. 1 million off 1 card. Simple. If we could daisy chain the cards we have and get that balance of rules and tools, you can get the American dream. 1987, Ken Yarbrough and I wrote a book. Remember, he's security chief at TUW, Spearham, and I get to train him. We wrote a book called File Segregation. I didn't like it. I didn't like file segregation. It reminds me when we were helping the Witness Protection Program, they're creating CPNs. I don't like those either. They're lies. But they're approved by the FBI. Okay. 1987, the dashboard. I created a dashboard, okay, that I wanted to use to give me the choice of using an SS5, SSN, and SS4. What we wrote up here. It's instant credit report. I love that. See, you took probably 1 to 3 years to try to figure your credit out and to build it up and away in a score, and you're still screwing it up at 60 years old, 70 years old, or 35 years old. You're screwing it up anyway. You're lacking the rules and tools. If we take a corporation, the foundation, and we multiply the credit, each entity has its own credit file, the way I designed it. If we take the IRS and we look at public record, I'm not here to be safe an attorney, we're looking at the SSN, which is going to be the 1040 tax return, which you signed a form called SS5. Now, if you didn't do it because you were born in 71 on, that means Nixon took the gold standard out. August in 71, Nixon takes the gold standard out, and every woman at the hospital must sign the SS5 form for the baby within 2 hours of getting born. See, the hospital is where they get everything. Come on. The IRS has it locked into the hospital. The baby's born, SS5, and when you die, time of death. They got that too for the state and federal government. They got you coming and going. That's how it works. But then we look at the SS5. Then we look at the SS4. Let's watch. The SS4 form was created for employers, okay? Employers or people or entities. It's right there. Look at line 1. Legal name of entity or individual person. This is a universal form you're allowed to use, not abuse. The back of your Social Security card, you're not even supposed to laminate, use for ID purposes, and you do it anyway because you're ducks and sheep. All right. My dashboard that I created allows me to add you to a credit card, to add you. I have about 62 million of this goody stuff to play with. We don't use it and abuse it, but we keep some things that we use to help people. So if I add you to a credit card, to one of my cards, and I don't believe in trade line crap, I think that's fraud, and I add you to a card, pick one. So I add you to a card. All right, this allows me to add you, your corporate division process, to the dashboard. And when I get ready to get a card, because I build you up and away to qualify you, what do? Simple. It gives me 2 choices. Authorized user, hell no, or separate billing, oh yeah. So you get to use my history and get a card bigger up and away. I got basically Richard. I get him 30,000. They go, I do that on my own, Ray. I don't need you. They give him $500. Same company. See, this is the problem with people. Okay, I want to do it on my own. Good luck. It's allowed. Listen carefully. I'm allowed to use Social Security or tax ID, or allowed to daisy chain it, and I don't need either one in the beginning. I take 1 card and I ask for more cards. I don't need social or tax ID and lease, and I make 3 to 5 payments. Then I can ask for or put them in place. See, your problem is you got to learn how to daisy chain credit. Let me do it for you. Simple. What do we do? Let's understand. Division process. Okay? 2009. My beautiful wife, we've been together for decades, she's my rock. And the reality is, with her, she wants to take out 72 people to watch the fireworks, July 4th, 2009. No problem. See, I had 3 yachts in the backyard. That's the middle yacht, 72 people, no problem. So I had a virus, and the next day I get to die and come back, all right, everything's gone. So we all have old blankety blank days. How many divisions do I need? See, you got to understand, what is your goal? What is your dream? I'm going to say you need 18 for business, 9 locations, 9 lines of credit, 9 turds that can sue you and screw you up. I'm going to say 3 divisions of you. Because why? I always use the word number 8. I was born on the 8th. 8 and 0 are an infinity beyond, by the way. Every race boat, motorcycle, and car had the number 8 on it. It's my lucky number. Okay. So what did I get to do? Let's understand something today. It's very simple. So if I have 9 divisions, that's 9 locations. If I want 9 lines of credit, I need 9 divisions for that. See, what happens is, too, our government plans the problem. They invented a Chapter 9 bankruptcy to wipe out the debt, say, in business in front of you. You've had 11 cities file bankruptcy. See, I'm the guy that tears it apart and figure out how they worked. You're the one that sits back and goes, oh, what do I do next? No, take charge. It's called man up, woman up. Division process. In my books 40 years ago, there you go. 40 years ago. 40 years ago. I got to die and come slow this down. You had a pandemic and all kinds of stuff. A corporation is a legal person. I'll show you chapter 18. It's a legal person, not here to be CPA and attorney. All right, from there it has a division. Division can have 3 subdivisions and 2 and 1 more. That created up to $16 million of credit. Each division has its own credit file. So today, if you have, like I have 6 beautiful kids and a bunch of grandkids, they have a credit file, correct? So if we train our children right, like here's my son's combo card, American Express. Here's some of his courtesy checks. My youngest daughter's 18. She got her courtesy checks too. I set up their corporations the year they were born. I will not leave anything to my kids. I will not leave anything to my kids because I'm not stupid. They what? My son comes here on Saturdays, and I'm very proud of him, my daughters as well. And he'll say, I'm the vice president of Reynolds University, because he is. When I die, he becomes president. Nothing changes hands, so there's no tax. You forgot about legacy. I don't understand. The Kennedys did it right. The Gettys, the Fords, the Hiltons. What's wrong with you? You can't pay attention? Why would you leave anything to anybody? Oh, you like probate and those bloodsuckers tearing up all the money because mommy and daddy left you a little piece of something, a little money or whatever? They're in a better place and we got what? Probate? I'm sorry, I call that stupid. You're not stupid. I think you follow stupid. Daisy chain, every card. Let's think. Your problem when you do something new, you're going to screw up. You're going to try to get through it. And then you're going to have bumpity bump. You're going to have questions. Who's online 6 days a week? Who's the number one consultant worldwide personal business credit? All right, so understand. I don't say that. The NACB said it, okay? So if you let me add history to my dashboard, I can take any card you have and increase the limit and pop more and more and more. If you allow me to daisy chain for you. Would you like to turn 1 card into 10 more? Let me know. Again, we have to basically get this process done. 1 card to 10 more. So it's like when I say the American Express, they don't fluctuate. They offer 99 more cards. I don't want 99 more cards. Hell no. That's crazy. I just want 9, plus the parent companies. So I popped a bunch of these today. These people could, but they can try on their own too. Now, it's very simple as we play this game. Let's understand. Okay? I had a problem in 1988 and 89. It scared me. I got $53 million of credit at the time. $53 million. And they're shrinking my limits. What? I got my first credit for my first corporation when I was 9.5. It came in the mail. Helping Hand Industries. Look it up. You'll see it on Secretary of State's website. I set up that company. Cost me $10. What do we do? Oh my goodness. Library time. That's the way it worked back then. Went to the library. I found out under C-191D, a corporation can loan out money privately. So I created a matrix. My first matrix I created for him at the time was 4.6 million. I daisy chained the credit as well. This created 190,000 a month. See, credit is a tool. You can actually loan it out. When I helped Speedy Cash, Don'tBeBroke.com, Title Max, Oni, and all these companies, what do you think they learned it from? Donald Duck? It's simple. Every one of those people, and this is 1989, I did a homestead blocker, UCC and Chattel Mortgage. They don't pay, I get all the goodies. And I turned that into $1,000,000,001 notes. $1,000,000,001. We get to play the game to win. Every one of you should have 10 cards personally. They should be literally $10,000 each, up to that. And you need these 2 cards that don't fluctuate. If you do those rules and tools, and you listen very carefully, you'll never have crappy credit again. Ever. Your corporation needs $1,000,000 of credit. Simple. There's 10 cards I like, the rest I think suck. I'm an affiliate, 119 creditors. But then every division needs $1,000,000 of credit too. We should be winning the game of business. Winning. But the problem is you getting stuck, all right, getting not past go. Today, you have the opportunity. I'm going to analyze 30 people. I'm going to tell every one of them if they do what they're told to do, I guarantee they'll have $1,000,000 corporation in 12 months or less. And I don't care if you have to sell something. I don't care if you have to drive an Uber, Lyft, or DoorDash, or have a damn garage sale. That's what I had to do. I got cited 3 times in Huntington Beach after the coma, having 12 garage sales. So let's repackage you. Let's understand they offer 99 right in front of your face, 99 more. That could be $100 million. If we daisy chain credit, and if you allow me to do it for you, I'll play this game for you. But again, I can daisy chain your cards for you. It's faster, it's quicker. It's a quicker picker-upper. But I charge $1,000 to put you on the phone with me, line up the interest of these cards and push up the limits and play the game to win. You want me to daisy chain your cards today? It's usually $5 to $10 grand. I'm offering for $1,000 if it's a Zelle today. Simple. We'll take one card and increase it and daisy chain the hell out of it, if you want. But if you don't Zelle $1,000, call the office and pay $5,000. See, when I do a broadcast, I do not get a paycheck. I donate my time for the last 40 plus years. I've had a paycheck for 40 years. Why would I want one of those? I don't even maintain a personal bank account. What do I want one of those for? It makes no sense. But it's like my program called Hopping. You're not a client yet? Okay. How about this? How about $1,000, all right, and I start building you credit right away. And I'm going to put a limit to it all. And then as I get you every card, I charge you 10% for every card I build you. And I won't stop till you tell me to, or I get to $1 million. How's that? See, I'm going to show you every angle you can get into a program and get rid of your damn excuses. Because you're a procrastinator who kills the dream. That's what's always happened. If you want, we'll do the card and we'll play. So would you like me to daisy chain it for $1,000 because you have cards? Or would you like to start it with $1,000 and let me start from there? No excuse. It's your choice. That is my build and pay program. Simple. So here's our problem. Time, credit, and money. Time, credit, and money. What does that really mean? You ran out of time, you lost your job, you don't have enough credit to get through the process, and you don't have any money. You didn't plan the problem, and you have old blankety blank day. You didn't plan the problem. All my life I planned the problem. I used the past to motivate me, keep me motivated, and piss me off, because I'll get through it. Fighting through the pain. Every card you have today, I'd love to have basically 15 or 20 minutes with you on the phone. I'd like to add it to my dashboard and increase your limits. I'd like to start daisy chaining your cards today. I want to analyze you. I've analyzed 50 million people so far, and that's what I do. 6 days a week I'm online, like this is here. This is a class and it's online. Tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock in the morning. 5 classes that are live to the world, to the world. And if you're driving, running, or sleeping, you can listen to it and just call the number and put in the code. Don't give me excuse. I had someone who said, I always listen to tune in because, Ray, you motivate me. I don't know if that's what's good enough. But again, let's get you out past go. 100,000 of personal credit. 29% utilization. Sticky in every card. Don't jack it up again. What do? We have these cards here. They don't fluctuate. They don't what? So if I have an old crappy day, I get to jack up the right card, never drop my score, so I can get some more. You waste $50 every other day. It's $700 a month. You piss it away all the time. If we have 18 divisions, which is, remember what, 9 locations. If the bank gives me 9 lines of credit, I got 9 pieces of property, I got to make sure that tenant can't slip and fall and sue me and screw me up. 18 is the number. There's no way around it. We must have 18 divisions to be able to get $100,000 a month income and get that all set up, and they have to be set up in 2025. 2025, because next year they'll be going on their 2nd year. And the banks want that. They want to give you a line of credit, but you got to line it up correctly. Now, it's like me, the Wendy's restaurant. When I wrote my book, my first book about car washes and laundromats and dry cleaners, I also had my book about payphones and printing companies. See, years ago, when I started Napa Printing, I had Sir Speedy and Pip. Everyone is the division. I've been playing games and having fun making money all my life. It's just fun. My first storage unit, I partnered with my ex-father-in-law. I got $17,350 a month. So did he. See, understand, we partnered in escrow. We don't partner as a corp, because if you do that, it's called stupid. If you partner with your friends and family in a corporation, I'm going to say that's the dumbest thing you ever did. They have separate corps. They want a piece. They want a piece. Because they're going to have need and greed. We got $17,350. Okay, no problem. Now, we got to pay tax if we're profitable. But debt offsets the taxes. Debt is what? Sets the taxes. We get a paycheck, house payment offsets that too. We have the ability to play. So besides a $9.99, do I have to pay additional 10%? Hell no. All right, it depends. If I'm going to do hopping, you're paying, all right, 10% per card I get you. I popped somebody a $50,000 card earlier. All right, they paid $1,000. I got them 50 grand. I want 10% on that 50 grand. Then they can spend 19%. If it's a business card, they can just spend all of it. I get paid, okay, for what I do based on the effort. So I'm more motivated to keep popping to get my 10% to pay the bills here than anything. But that's how it works. But again, is that my daisy chaining the cards you have currently? Or am I going to start you out with a new card? You got to make a decision to make a commitment. Today, the best thing you can do is $9.99, Zelle, now. Because whatever program we get into, I'm going to re-interview anyway. I'm going to re-interview you to make sure which one we're going to pick. There's your challenge. Like my book said, BS doesn't pay your bills. Your problem is you. Sorry. Your lack of knowledge is your stupidity, and you're not stupid. None of us are stupid. God gave us the brain to use, and most people don't use it. Mine, I got both sides working at the same time. Sometimes it goes faster than it should. But again, money, credit, and time. Your choice. I want to change the world. I am Ray Reynolds. I am Pastor Reynolds. I am Dr. Reynolds. I'm Hey You! Simple. I want to change the world. I've been wanting to do that since I was born. This is one of my new books, Starting Out Right. This is a free download, free, to everyone in high school and college. That's right. See, most of you, to start your file, you screwed up listening to a bunch of ding-dongs. Yeah, stop. Here's a free download, step by step, all right, to understand what needs to be done so you don't screw up like you did for the kids. I want to start their credit file for them. Free. I want to change the world. I want to be known as the guy that wanted to change the world when I die 50 years from now. The rules and tools. That's just me. Now on social media, you're going to need to get a Capital One card. I've never seen so many stupid people in my life. I guess you get a baseball cap and a t-shirt. I'm an expert. Whoa. Yeah, you're right. They pay me $100,000 a day. They're stupid then. They're stupid. I'm sorry, I don't like stupid. Motivation is only as good as you put tools and rules in place to get off your assets and go after it to get it. Secure card, no, 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 no. Capital N, no. Because that brings you an inquiry, that brings you down. You're entitled to 6 inquiries every 180 days. Chase has a 524 rule. I'll start their file for them. I'll get them their first credit card. They don't want me to? Write down OpenSky.com. Everybody should start with an OpenSky.com card with $200 on the card. Spend $25. Unless you do it for, let me do it for you. Free download. Simple. Free! You want a refund? Free! What you did to you and your family, it's not acceptable. When I watch people screwed up, it's like scratching the chalkboard for me. It's like, no, no, no. Please listen, turn these up, write it down, quit screwing up. You sit at the kitchen table with your friends and family. Honey, we're going to start a business. Ooh, goody. We're going to jack them up, drop the score, get stuck, can't get any more. We're going to jock and hock the house. We're bringing the pain home with you and me, and we're going to be stupid. Well, that's what you did. That pisses me off. When you have the solution, it's like you want to help people, and they keep screwing up. It's like, ay, ay, ay. Híjole. Oh, well. Oh, blankety blank. Never bring the pain home. Stop it. The NACB. Wow, they said I'm the #1 consultant worldwide. Why not? 2009, before coma, I'm the largest registered agent in the world. Isn't that fun? I sold 10 times corporations anybody on this planet, especially in Nevada too. They don't need that to own the profit zone. I got no BS to give you besides the truth. Bonaventure, 32 years, every Wednesday night. Long Beach Marriott, every Saturday. Ontario, Thursday. Orange County, Tuesday. 32 years straight. Second largest advertiser in California. No one can take away the truth. I wrote those rules for everybody, and all you dashboards say, below 30, they should tell you the rules. Oh, I paid off every month. You're an idiot then. They have nothing to score. I got a number. Try to get credit. They turned me down. Yeah, that's right. 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. I wrote the rules and tools when I trained Yarborough in '87. Balance your damn debt. Your problem is to never bring the pain home. That's a solution. What do? I can rebuild anybody, okay? I'm against credit repair because it's against the Federal Trade Commission. They must have a bond and a nonprofit 501c3, and I got all that and more. But I don't do credit repair. Safety credit. You, when I'm done with you, will have a 750 score. I do it all the time. It's easy. But again, you got a collection item, okay? Oh, I watch social media. Well, the collection call can do this and that, and blah, blah. Stop, stop. You're telling them a piece of something maybe you don't know it all, you should, but it's a bunch of crap. You need to give them the Fair Debt Collections Practice Act and give them all the rules and tools. They need to know what the hell they're talking about. There's a way to kill a debt 5 ways. Then some of you, I don't like the IRS. Live with them. You have no choice. All right, you got a problem with the IRS, you need to do an offer and compromise so you get it back in the system. They have a form called 656, 433A and B. This is the problem. Your problem is you. Credit repair, well, they have to lie. When I wrote a book, literally years and years ago, this is 87 and 88, we called it Prove It or Remove It, under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Prove it or remove it, no problem. They're all the forms on basically Google anyway. Federal Trade Commission says credit repair is a fraud. I didn't say it, they did. Okay. See, it's not broken, so you can't repair it. You have to rebuild it and understand rules and tools. But what are you going to do when it works? What if they do good? We get 10 people a day saying they should rip me off. It didn't work. It came back on. Well, what do? Well, why don't we write down section 611 and see what pops up like this. It'll pop up to tell you what you can do. Simple. Why don't we basically take a picture, get ready for your camera, And why don't you take a picture of winning the credit game? When I wrote it 40 years ago for creditors and credit bureaus, has all the letters they're using anyway. They use my books, and that's how it works. Winning the credit game. Everything to me is like winning the game of business. I turn it into a game, like a chess game. Take a picture, get a free download, and give it to everybody you know. Because that's what they need to know. They need real help. Not people just ripping them off. Now, the debt crisis intervention. Okay. Instead of doing the little pieces, let's get in the whole piece. Your credit bureaus had consumer credit counseling on all of them years ago. My company, nonprofit. See, nonprofit to negotiate debt makes sense. All the other BS out there, the collectors agency, most of them are crooks. They don't really own the account. They bought a mailing list to beat you up and you're stupid enough to pay them. Take your picture. It'll give you the copy of the Debt Crisis Intervention and a copy of the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act. See, I want to change the world and give them the real rules and tools. Now, write down Analytical 750. It's the only dashboard I'll endorse, period. Analytical 750, why? Where Credit Karma has no phone number to help you. They were indicted 6 times. They don't have a Experian, which your banks require that, period. So it's like, why are they even in business? It's a waste of time and money, in my opinion. Just an opinion. So what do we look at Experian.com? Okay. But then John, all right, with the purple cow going bust, they're screwing it up. Damn. When I said self-reporting to Yarborough back in the late 80s and part of the 90s, self-reporting was house and car, house and car. See, they don't show up on your credit file, ever, unless you screw them up. They look at credit, see you're worthy. That's it. Now these ding-dongs are putting their utility bill, so it looks 100% maxed out. Light bill. This is stupid. So here's Analytical 750. They use all 3 agencies. You can check it out. Now, LifeLock, okay, they were indicted 6 times. So last indictment, $100 million. They got caught calling literally Experian 17,000 times a day. That's all they did, lock the report. Wow. $100 million indictment. So you don't even have to pay that $79 or $80 plus a month if you want to. They got a $2 million bond. And look, it's a $5 million. So what's your point? And they're going to call you every 46 days. They're going to call you on the phone because they're not going to leave you alone until you get a 750 score. Isn't that okay? So I like rules and tools. Hitting my head, owie, owie, owie. I got indentation in my brain, no, in my scalp, in my head, in my skull. Ay, ay, ay. Blood everywhere, blah, blah. Oh, well. My mindset is simple. If I can touch it, I can kick it. That's easy. If I can touch it, I can kick it. Okay? You got Carrie over here, and basically John, and you also got Dan, he took the picture, and you got Carrie sitting there too. Wow, and the Guinness Book of Records guy comes in, where's the wires? It pissed me off, so I kicked out the lights. There's only 13 feet. He ran out like a little girl. So if you like me, do a Google review, please. But if you like me, give me a 5-star review. I told Robert, I removed that damn thing. I worked my tail off for 3 years helping him and his wife, and I'm getting ready to do some model income, and you what? You give me 4? I can't wait to talk to him next Wednesday on the phone in my coaching call. Am I more motivated to help him more or less? I don't understand, stupid. If you like me, give me a Google review, please. If you don't, leave me alone. It's simple. They changed the rules and everybody gets to sue people for talking crap online. I love that. It's fun. So again, not everybody likes me, not everybody likes you. Oh well, put up with it. Think. Let's use our brains. If you want to reach a goal, it takes 38 steps. That's all it's ever taken, 38 steps. That's it. We have to process something 8 times again and again to get it right. We have to understand how it works. That's the goal. Now what happens? If we master what we're trying to do, it's like clients, I don't think they daisy chain because they're afraid to. It's like when I call them when they're at the bank. I'm one of their CFOs, so I get to call them with them. They put me on the phone with the bank. I just want them to let me take charge. Hey, I worked for banks and as a coach for 29 years from helping all the underwriters and all that other stuff. Simple, as a consultant. What are we supposed to do? Mindset. I didn't know any better. I didn't know to call it passive or residual income. I didn't care. I'm 17 and a half years old. I got 19 damn houses. Okay, going to auctions, having fun. Well, a Lamborghini going to East College, having fun. Then going to Long Beach and Berkeley and all the other having fun. I went to this event. They're selling payphones. I even got into the ATM machines. That was fun too. They're selling payphones. It's $1,600 per route with a payphone. Okay, so it makes $300 up to $300 a month. There's no guarantee on anything, even this. But I'll help you until we get there. So again, $1,600 for a payphone, and it says average income is $300 a month. So how many months would it take to get to the point that I have a profit on the payphone and pay for itself? I said I'll take 10. I use a line of credit. Security Pacific Bank, by the way. Line of credit, I'll finance it. You see, everything should be financed because debt offsets taxes. I'll take 10. I went back to the events again and again, and people, 20% of people complaining. So I'd pass on my card. If you want to sell your route anytime, let me know. I'll just give you cash. I'll send you some money. Yeah, let's do it. This one lady, it only made $280 last month. You're not supposed to live off the income. It's like these ding-dongs that rent out houses, do flippity-dippity-doos. You do a flippity-dippity-doo, you get $600 to $1,000 a month and you're lucky, and you're going to live on that crap? That's supposed to go into the savings account to build a reserve for that project. You're waiting for the value to go up and up, but what did people do in 2008? Stupid. Stated income, countrywide. They screwed it up for themselves. So the ability to play the game, I ended up getting 22,000 payphones. That was $6.6 million a month through the corporations and divisions. Is that okay? $6.6 million a month? I got to the point I was doing $1 million a day in 2006, 7, and 8. It was easy. I like to play. Now, here's my guarantee. Write it down, and I'll put it in writing for you too. If you do what you're told, I'll rebuild you, 750 score, no problem. All right, as long as you do what you're told, we'll play and get through the classes 6 days a week if you want to go. I'm going to get you $5,000 auto income per month. $5,000. There's your minimum. I'd like to get to 10 if you allow me to do it. Then I like to do it again and again and again. Is that okay? I mean, I'm the guy that wrote the rules and tools for laundromats, car washes, and goodies. They're out there teaching you how to do it. Would you like a mouse pad? There's your dream. It's simple. You should actually have that. And then what you do is you screen save it, and you put it on your refrigerator, your desk at work, and your screen saver on your computer and phone. Auto income. Remember, next series was Books for Dummies, Blueprint of Success. Take a picture of that. All right, I want you to have the blueprint of success. If you screen it and you go from there and you just scan it, it's $499 now, not $5,000. If you Zelle me $200, it's yours. But that means a Zelle now. And put your phone number in the message of the Zelle so we can call you right away. But if you don't Zelle it, pay the $499. It's simple. I like simple. Now, you might want to check out the library at Amazon. There's your free download. It's free, all right, for winning what? Starting out right for the kids. How about winning the game of business, the credit game? It's free. See, I want to change the world. That's what I'm trying to do. Get out your cell phone. There's your future. If you got the guts to play with me, wherever you want to start, no problem. I tried to do this in 2006 because I got $2.6 billion. Nobody would play with me. I tried to do it for free. So then I said, put some money and skin in the game. Then they all wanted to line up. My events were always sold out, even the free ones. They're all lined up around the hotel. You take your picture. Your corporation is going to have division process, all right, for 9 lines of credit and 9 locations of something. I don't care if it's a property, a Wendy's restaurant, or I don't care if it's a Jack in the Box, a laundromat, car wash, EV charging stations. There's your income. If you focus on income, we're going to use a line of credit. I get you, line you up for that. You're going to put money in escrow. I don't want your money in escrow. I don't want to touch that money. Hell no. That's those other people out there going Ponzi, going, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Now you have 2 other guys explaining, well, this guy did it, sold and watch and stole all their money. I don't like Ponzi. I like making you invest into a project. You get a certificate of ownership. I do all the work for you while you get income. That's the goal. They get income all the rest of your life. And you leave it, no. Your empire is going to be tied to an irrevocable trust. Whoever you want to leave anything, they're going to be officers. They don't have to transfer an asset. I don't understand stupid people. We don't transfer assets. The Hiltons and Gettys and Fords, they didn't transfer assets. So you're going to become a puppet master. That was representing 21 cars in the collection. My son the other day, Daddy, why did you have so many cars? The only answer I can say is I was bored. 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 I have a car collection. It's not mine. It belongs to the corporation. If I wore the black suit, I drove the black car and had the black watch. If I drove the white car, the white yellow suit or anything else, the watch would match the shirt and the color I'm wearing. Isn't that fun? Gotta have fun. It's simple. But that represented 1,013 divisions. My professor was right. Ray, you're paranoid. Yes, I am. Some turd's going to try to take it away. So that's why I repackaged it through division process. Look at the form. Let's understand. 1984. I have Shakey's Pizzas, satellite stores. I got 31 flavor ice cream, Subways. I got shopping centers. I got condos. And I got houses in Havasu, Big Bear, and Huntington Harbor, too. And don't forget about Yorba Linda. Problem, I got this form in the mail. What the blankety blank? They want me to pay $800 to $1,000 to a corporation just to have one called franchise tax fee. Are you kidding me? California is the most taxed state in the world, it seems, at least for the United States of America. I got to pay what? What? I added up, that's about $2.2 million in franchise tax fee. Oh, blankety blank, no! I had to do a road trip. Sacramento. I knock on this door, talk to this person, and I finally get to the people. Can I create an entity under the corporation? Entity. Because I knew the SS5 says entity, and SS4, what do we get to do? They said you can create one or modify a form. We'll see if we'll approve it for you. Okay. Well, this form said husband and wife and partner. Chapter 18 says not required to file under corporation. I'm connecting the dots in my head. Listen carefully. Your corporation that you manage as founder, CFO, will have a division and you'll be number 4A. Would you like to own a piece of a Wendy's restaurant or a Jack in the Box? Yes or no? Would you like $5,000 a month plus? Yes or no? Would you like me to do all the work for you? Yes or no? And you get income forever till you're dead. And then we'll leave it to who? Nobody. Your estate will be under irrevocable trust. And whoever you want to control the trust will get the goodies in control. It's in the control of the driver's seat. No transfer of asset, no taxation. Whee! No wonder the IRS hates me. My corporation's going to be number 4. We had designed it. And then we have a B and a C. So now you get a piece of a goodie. And what happens to that goodie is very simple. You get income, which you should focus on in the first place, not being rich. That's just people being stupid saying that. I'm rich. How rich are you? The IRS is listening. No wonder you got indicted before. No wonder 3 of you went to prison before. Don't be stupid. Did this in 1987. Wow. What did we do? Now, I can coach you in your business, no problem. We'll customize something for you. If you want a 12-month coaching program with me, and I call it basically partner with me. Now, we're not partners in corps. Understand? Your corporation, my corporations, we're going to be in an escrow. That's it, escrow. Okay? You're going to get a certificate of ownership, a deed of trust. You're going to own a piece. And you get income forever. That's what you should have focused on in the first place. See, you don't have many Wendy's restaurants going out of business. McDonald's, Jack in the Box, storage unit, laundromats, car washes. And what do you have? Storage, apartment complexes. They last forever. I'd like to get you $200,000 of credit. But you spend $50,000, $100,000 and you piss it away already. But again, I like to blueprint you. That would be goal. And from there, I'd like to basically tell you it's $27,000. It is. $27,000. But that means I'm giving you $200,000 credit and you're stuck with me for a year. You don't need the credit, no problem. That is $20,000 today. And 3 of you, 4 of you partner with your friends and family, get into that, no problem at all. Well, there you go. And that way you get a piece of the action and have some fun. If you don't need the credit, it's $10,000. $10,000. Now you're in an escrow with me. Okay? Your entity is in an escrow getting a certificate of ownership. I got 1 left. I can only coach 40 people at a time because I do 3 calls a day and I broadcast every day too. There's not enough time to do more than that. So you got 1 of you. If one of you want to be with one of the last ones, you Zelle me $2,500 now, and then we'll work out the payment arrangement with you. But that's a deposit because you're serious. If you're not serious, then you missed it. It's on top of you. Now, some of the creditors like American Express want to see your bank accounts. If you don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars coming in account and going and 30 plus transactions, they're not going to give you the bigger limits. When you partner with me, we're going to partner with me. We have to use each other's references. We'll use mine. Is that okay with you? So now I got this 2-day event coming up. See, our president, Trump, says he's going to have $100 billion to give away next year. He wants to solve the homeless problem. That's what he wants to do. So this November 15th and 16th, I'd like you to be in person or online. It's up to you what you want to do. I can only endorse 50 people at a time. The nonprofit, Reynolds University, this building here is nonprofit 501c3. I can only endorse 50 people a year. That's it. That's all I can do. So when I endorse, help you get your exemption, you can come in person, it's $5,000, but you get $100,000 in credit. If you're online, it's $2,000 and you get $50,000 in credit. But again, that's what you get to do. Okay? So if you want to get part of that grant money for next year, you have to incorporate this year because they want the corporation to be the previous year. They're not just going to hand you money. Got to line you up. If you partner with me today, not yesterday, not last week, you partner now, that becomes free. Even if you Zelle the $2,500 and work out a payment arrangement and take away excuses. 1,000 steps, rules, and tools to get to the $1 million dream. Millionaire's Founders Kit. Sold at the Bonovich of 32 years, $5,000 a set. No one can take away the truth. I love the truth. All these people, all their stories and their BSs. All right, it's not $5,000 today. There's my old blankety blank day. It sucks. I'm in charge and top of the world, driving Lamborghinis, living in mansions and all kinds of goodies owned by the corporations and pieces, having fun. All right, my building in Irvine Spectrum is $22,000. Got a building in Utah, got a building in Arizona and Texas too. I'm helping people like you. Info commercials, all kinds of stuff, having fun. Wife wants to take a yacht out of the backyard, like I said. Someone had a virus. I get to lay there and die in a coma. Kind of sucks. My wife calls Ron, my district manager. Instead of coming to help her, he drives a U-Haul truck to the office and steals books and CDs because it's worth millions of dollars of inventory. My IT manager, Tom, he went to sell it to the largest bidder, the highest bidder. You see, I got 50 million people in my database, 50 million people. And what does he do? He sells it to a porn site. Why? Because they were the highest bidder. Don't ever call the phone number on the CD. It's a porn site to this day. So what do you do? Who do you trust? God, my wife, and my kids. That's it. That's all I got. But that's how it works. I need to blueprint you. You see, while I have the opportunity to basically analyze people today, I want you to understand. I want to talk about your opportunity to get into other programs with me and let me change your life, if you want me to. Past, present, and future. Good, bad, ugly. Okay? Do you screw up American Express or Chase? Do you have a bankruptcy? Did you seal it? Do you have a tax problem? Family, corporation, divisions. You have 18 of those. Do you have an irrevocable trust? I have a program plan to live and plan to die, by the way. Okay, planning to die. Because we have to. The car should be a division. I don't get it. You watch all these things and show me, well, you go to write off the car, you have to do this. Stop. No one should give a crap about the write-off of the car. The registered owner of the car should be a division because in a bumpy bump at Sam's Club, they're going to sue the registered owner, which is you. That's called being silly and stupid. If you transfer it to a division, eventually the corporation absorbs the car and you drive a company car. So who cares about the write-off? It's not your car, but you got the keys. That's what they should be teaching. The house should never be bought through you. It should have been bought through a trust. We're going to focus on auto income. And what I put in my book in 1976 on page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow for time financial freedom. My blueprint call with you and your partner of life is $5,000. $5,000. The office will sell it to you today for $19.99. There you go. If you did it while we're online with me now, it's $9.99. And if you call the office, on my process that I'm doing right now, that's the goal. Maybe you want to use a credit card, you get charged 5%. That's up to you. We're always going to help people. All right, it's free if you partner with me. Simple. Now, I'm $3,000 an hour, $25,000 a day. Haven't changed my rates for 45 years. Why would I do that? Because I'm trying to help people. It supports the office and the employees here. I don't get a paycheck. So they're going to sell my 15-minute phone call with you for $500. If you want one of them today, it's $3.99 if you Zelle. Zelle, now. Simple. What do we get to do? Let's understand. I want you to take a picture of this. I used to have to send people in accounting to the bank 10 times a day plus, because people come to the office all the time giving us money. We don't want to sit here and leave it there. So here's Zelle, all right, July 6, 2022, the banks got together and bought Zelle. So we don't have to do and send people to the bank, and they're shutting down locations anyway. So take that picture. That's a Zelle. Now, I've been saying Zelle, now, forever. And I always go, always good. So they made a little doll to make fun of me. I guess make fun with me, whatever you want to call it. I had to get used to certain things. But what do? It's a Zelle, and it's a now. If you blow your chance to do something today, because prices change tomorrow, I change them all the time. I'm making them up as I go because I feel like it. And then Nick over there is writing them down. Okay? 800-254-9506. Use a card for anything today. They would charge you 5% more because the bank charges us. Now, I would like to take your goal list if you have one. If not, I'm going to write a new one anyway. I'd like to give you your daily, weekly list. I'm going to give you your assignment. I'm going to do most of the work for you. I just need you to do what I tell you to do. I don't want you to think. The more you think, the more you screw it up. Simple. That's just me. I'm going to be in charge, and I'm going to tell you what to do. Simple. If I can touch it, I can kick it. Owie. This is goodies. I like goodies. I'm not dumb enough to put anything in my name because someone's going to take it and steal it. It's not mine. You sue me, you screw me. What do I get? You get dilly squat. Because I don't own anything, but I have the keys. I'm the puppet master. Always good. Simple. I like that. See, as a little boy being used and abused, I go, how you doing, little boy? Like they're looking like they feel sorry for you. My mindset is always good. None of your damn business. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. That's just me. I'm a sinner too, even though I'm a licensed pastor in California. But again, I try to do my best and let God do the rest. Now, if you need an office because you need an address for the bank, because they don't want to look at a P.O. box, I lease out 12 feet at a time. Take a picture. 12 feet at a time. That means you get 12 feet. You don't have to call it shared office space. It's your office in California. Wow. We put a projector together too. What do we get to do? Today, if your excuse is, I couldn't afford this. I don't want to get and say something that's wrong. I don't want to offend anybody. But when you say you can't afford something, you can't afford not to, that's called BS. You could have taken 5 to 10 people you know today, registered them in my HubSpot program, and I would pay you 10% for your referral. Zelle, back to you, $1,000 a day if you want, or a check, or store credit. I have clients that give me referrals, and they use it for basically more things with me. And you could have did that today. So there's no excuses. I've covered all the basics. They're the bases. Take a picture, register them. Get them to class tomorrow, 7 a.m. till 5 o'clock. Let's play. We all have a story to tell. Nobody cares. I mean, come on. All right, I'm born in a freaking taxi. She didn't want me. Mrs. Hope got to use and abuse me. Nobody gives that you-know-what. What do we get to do? Nobody cares. The past for me is energy. Fight! I want to get to that stuff. I use it to piss me off. See, I wanted it bad enough. Your problem is you just let it settle. All right, maybe you like just suffering through life or something. I don't understand. You have the chance to change your life, and I'll guarantee it, but it's up to you. Take a picture. You need a Dun & Bradstreet credit file for your profit and nonprofit corporation. We're going to get supply and vendor credit. Analytical 750 will help you with that too. They're going to charge you $25 a month. Is that okay? They're going to call you every 46 days. They're going to analyze you the first time for free. Then they're going to line it up for your Experian, Trends, your Equifax business reports, and even Dun & Bradstreet. One source, one report, all 3 agencies. Credit Karma, you're fired! Experian, we don't need you. We're going to report and look at all 3 at the same time. Take your picture. Joni Dashboard, I'll endorse. Take your picture. You're going to sign up for it today because I want to analyze you right away. I want to look at all 3 agencies. The only one that actually is going to help you get basically Chase as well. What do we do? There's that chapter 18. See, for me, I'm in the corner listening to people, grown-ups. I'm a good listener, okay? So I'm listening to what they said. Here's a poker game every Wednesday night Mrs. Hope had. Rich and famous people going blah, blah, blah. They said a corporation's a legal person right there. Legal what? Chapter 18. I'm a legal person of flesh. Ow, 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 that hurts. You bring the pain home, it hurts too, right? Corporation's a legal person of law. I'm not here to be sapient attorney. That's just public record. I got to have my disclaimer for you. I'm 7.5 years old. The next day, I was so excited, I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. I knew there was a library next door. Where's the library? Oh, yeah. Ma'am, what does this mean? She walked away. She was rude. I guess not that many 7.5-year-olds asking what a corporation legal person means. 5 minutes later, here's a marketplace, here's a book. You see, Joanne said, I'm looking for a blueprint. I read the book. I'm looking for a blueprint. I didn't find the blueprint. Can't find the blueprint. Where's the blueprint? Went to the library till I was about 9.5 that time, almost every damn day. Every day. I'm on a mission. I'm possessed. I'm going to go get it. It says, may sue or be sued. The bottom there is what stumped me. It's like, damn. Not required to file fictitious, not required? Where's my options? You know, everything I was reading is giving me options, things I could do. Business professional code. This was wrong, 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 wrong. I knew it was wrong. I didn't know how to figure it out. See, I sent $10 away to the Secretary of State of California, $10. You got $10? When you spend thousands to a corporation's attorney, he or she's getting it right, trying to practice law. You haven't got it right yet. And incorporating service or what? A CPA or something? Corporations are free in all 50 states. Free, free, free. I got $100,000 of credit cards in the mail. Freaked us all out. Ah! See, back then, people got credit cards for people and corporations for free. Came in the mail. I want you to remember 17983. I want you to remember that. That's what helped me create entities in 85, 86. If your corporation divisions aren't filed now, how are you going to say next year, I did them last year, I'm on my second year? You can't. You blew it. It's like that New Year's resolution you screw up all the time. You didn't follow through. Corporations and divisions must be filed now. You're in your fourth quarter. But again, you have less than 53 days left. Simple. What do we do? My first corporation was Helping Hand Industries. Helping Hand. I got literally $100,000 in the mail. Freaked us out. Oh, what are we going to do? I got named in the movie Dave. That was fun too. We get to play the game and win. Okay. So I did the Orange County Blind Center. See, under Helping Hand, I did Orange County Blind Center. I did Teach Our Children. Then Nancy Reagan turned it into the DARE program, if you don't know that. So what do? I got named in a lawsuit because I used the word Braille. I belong to Braille Institution. The goal is to never bring the pain home. Nonprofit. I want, if you're lazy, have a nonprofit. Because you get grant money and then you can tell everybody what to do. Hopefully you're not lazy. Hopefully, you're going to focus and get that grant money next year, because if it's filed this year with a 501c3, you're entitled to it. And now you can create up to $100,000 a month per what you're trying to do. Entity, hospice house, food delivery, all right, elderly care. We get to play the game and win. You even have credit cards under the nonprofit, no liability. Google wants to give you up to $10,000 a month. Nonprofit, if you file the nonprofit corp, it's filed without an exemption. It's not for profit. If you go to irs.gov now and you get the 501c3 after it's all filed, now you have a federal exemption. That wipes out the franchise tax fee in California, by the way. All right, public record. Homes for elderly, hospice for house, elderly transportation, food delivery. Each one of those categories is up to $100,000 a month. Does 4 times than McDonald's does. You want to play yet? Grant money, state and federal. Portholes. I do California because they have the best porthole to get money. What do? It must be filed now to be able to do it in 2026. Now, I do a class every 11 weeks about nonprofit. If you pay someone to do an exemption 501c3, they're charging up to $15,000. Go to class and I'll teach you how to do it yourself. Would that be okay? So these classes in rotation. Tomorrow's class is division process and a combination of daisy chaining. Daisy chaining. Could you imagine Tomorrow, learning how to have divisions and subdivisions and take one card and turn it into 36 more, 40 more, 50 more, 99 more. But that's tomorrow's class. If you want a nonprofit or profit corp today, articles, they're free. I'll give it to you, no problem. If you want me to do OSLIS and tax ID for you, no problem. You want to go to the class, I'll do that as well. People pay up to $1,000 for that class. Now, I like to do it, and the office is going to charge you $4,000. That's okay. Then I'd like you to have $25,000 of credit to the nonprofit in a bunch of divisions. But I need you to do it now, right away. But again, my goal is to make up for last Thursday when Spectrum shut us down all day on their stupid internet interruption. Spectrum doesn't care about their people. Okay? And they don't care. They do this service things and hurt companies. For $9.99 today, Zelle, unless you want to pay the 5%, use a card, $25,000 of credit and all those things set up for you. I want it to be turnkey. That's right. Now, the lie you have is you lying to yourself. And all the people, a lot of them on social media, oh, it's an LLC, it protects you. Peekaboo, let's get a baseball cap backwards with a t-shirt. How about a cowboy hat looking like Howdy Doody? I've never seen someone stupid in my life. The car, you guaranteed it on behalf of the corporation. You signed the lease of a building. You signed for the credit card. You got a bunch of people. You can bankrupt and get another one. Isn't that fraud? RICO, racketeering, or water fraud? If you bankrupt a corporation, you guarantee they're going to come get you. You're the only voice it has. Your name is on Secretary of State's website. It's right there, right there. They sue the corp, they sue you. You're signed for the bank account too. So if we understand how to play this game, we'd have a division of me. If you have a division of me, you're allowed to set up a division and understand what I do for me. My division of me is Ray Reynolds, okay, and a tax ID. I signed the lease of this building that way. If we want to move and this doesn't work out, I get to get rid of the piece and not create, and I'll bring the pain home to me. Why would I be me? Being me would suck. I don't want to hurt my family and my kids. Why would I do that? Why did you? Lack of knowledge or something? Let's play. Let's repackage it like Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty. See, you got all the knowledge, and that's great, but you haven't put all the pieces together. You're missing some things. Let's connect the dots. Tomorrow, all through the day, what I offer today will not be the same way tomorrow. So you put it off a day, pay a little bit more. Well, you said this yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday. It's simple. Now, Zelle. We play. You want some goodies? I love goodies. But again, here's a free corporation. That's what you want. There you go. 2 of the 19 turds that were trying to hurt me online years ago, when I was in a coma, there were 14 people pretending to be me. They got some complaints and everyone said, it's me. It's crazy stuff. I offered every one of them $1,000 cash just to take care of their review and quit being a turd. 2 attorneys kept putting me down. Now we get to sue them. They got disbarred. See, I don't like lies. I'd help the devil if he showed up today. Get your free corporation. But you have to pay the filing fee. $30, $100, wow. See, when you got a corporation, you didn't learn diddly squat. Why? We're going to take, listen carefully, borrow money, not taxable, and you're going to buy your lifetime income. I'm going to build you up and away, and I'm going to get you 25% of a McDonald's, all right, a Wendy's restaurant, okay? From there, maybe a Jack in the Box, car wash, laundromat, and everything else. I don't want you to do a damn thing because you really don't want to run the business anyway. So what happens? The storage unit, you're going to peace. Would you like a certificate of ownership that gives you an income for $5,000, $10,000 a month forever? And then when you die, you leave your estate, you don't change it, and whoever you want to leave it to takes over and be the vice president. Now they're president. Yeah. They won't need an auto pen, by the way. So if we have manageable debt, $100,000 of personal, $1 million for the corporation, auto income, and we do what? Leveraging money. See, that's the goal that I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. Having fun, winning the game of business. My dashboard allows me to use SSN, SS4. Which one do you like? I can only get one SSN. Only one? That's a lonely number. But at more SS4s per entity. Ooh, it's fun. $25,000 of credit. The office normally charges $2,500. No problem. Today it's $9.99. $9.99 now. Now, if you want it, you sell me $600, it's yours. But that's a Zelle only during this class. Now. No credit card, that's a Zelle. Now. If not, call the office, pay $9.99, use a credit card, use 5% more. If you Zelle, you get to take 10% off that. I already did that for you, $600. No problem. You need 50,000 in credit? Okay, we'll do that. That's 5,000 normally. They're going to get it for $29.99. Today, if you Zelle $1,500, it's yours. And it already took off the 10%. See, I want to make sure you're motivated. Take away all the excuses. You want $100,000 today? For you or the corporation or a combination of both, usually 10 grand. The office gave $8,000. Okay, no problem. $4,999. Zelle $2,900. It's yours. But that's simple. That's the goal. If you Zelle now. If you use a card, go back to the $5,000. Pay the 5%. See, I'm just having fun. I want to get you excited, but I want you to understand. You're going to make a commitment. This time, I'm going to make sure you follow through. There's your Zelle, now. There's the office of the office, 800-254-9506. Use a card, 5% more. That's what you get to do. The goal is to basically do what? In this building for Reynolds University, rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. I like that. So I like goodies. You like goodies? Every goodie I ever obtain is a division. Because somebody wants to always hurt you and take it away and knock you down. All right, in a lawsuit and all those bloodsucker attorneys. The other thing is I had a problem in the 80s and 90s, loan to value problem. I got millions in the bank and they're telling me loan to value. These are just stupid people who know how they're playing the game. What do? Anybody can get a 750 score in 90 days if they do what they're told. Anybody can. But will they do what they're told to do? Simple. This is live today, and when it's live, basically tomorrow it's repeated. You can watch it again. It's up to you again and again. Now, here's my guarantee. It's in writing. We carry up to a $5 million bond. Wow. If I don't follow through, you get your money back anyway. But what happens is very simple. I have 2 rules. That's it. 2. Can you follow 2 rules? Do not jack up your credit cards and do not apply for credit and crash my rapid rescore. Don't screw up my program. If you do, I got to reload it again and charge you a fee. If you don't pay the fee, I close your case. Is that fair? I agree, signed it, and so did you. Simple. So please don't screw up my program, please. All right, let's do it the right way. Simple. Now, there I am in the coma. I can hear everything. There's my old crappy day. Oh, crap. I used to say another word, but my wife asked me not to. She says, you're a pastor, honey. People don't want to see so they hear the, oh, you know, a word. Okay, honey, I got to honor you. Simple. Oh, crap day. I'm in a coma. What am I going to do? I hear everybody they say. My tax attorney tricks my wife to sign a POA. I lost $3.7 billion. Nurse asked my wife if I'm a donor. They're going to take it out of my heart and take it away. I was given a choice, so I'm in the coma, stay in peace or go back. My wife's falling apart. I got to go back, We get to go back, and now I got nothing left. Everything's stolen. Everything's gone. What am I going to do? Rebuild that, use my own program. I had to move with a lot of crappy people, all right, 24 times by the time I'm 11.5 years old. I've literally been shot by a gun 3 times, shot. I've been knifed 6 times. And I still believe. And if you listen and learn, we can get through the process and fight through the pain. But it's up to you. Fight through the pain. Motivate yourself. Here you got Carl's feet over here, you got Carrie here, you got Dan taking a picture, the Guinness Book of Records over here. Oh, wow. YMCA. You know, researching, I came across this guy named Richard Bishop. At the time, he didn't care anyway. He's my grandfather. He won the Olympics in '32 for gymnastics in Los Angeles. Coach Bishop, Roosevelt High. He didn't care either. What can you say? All I can tell you is he looked like Al Capone. Oh, well, what can I say? So today, you're going to have an assignment. You ready for your assignment? Write it down. Driver's license, insurance registration. Write it down. Driver's license, insurance registration. You're highly intelligent. You get into bumpity bump at Sam's Club yesterday. You get pictures, call the police, and make sure you understand. They said it's their fault. Because when they leave, they're going to blame it on you. They're going to call one of those bloodsuckers on TV and the billboards on the freeways, and they're going to come get you. Uh-huh. Well, you're the registered owner. Being a registered owner of a car is called stupid. Okay? Not you being stupid. You're just basically, or you're stupid. It's just being stupid. Could you imagine? The registered owner is the division. What can you sacrifice? The division. But you're the registered owner. Quack, quack, bah. And then you got the bumpity bump. What did you do? Here's my driver's license with my home address on it. I work during the day, so now you know when they're going to rob my house. Oh, here's my insurance. Here's my what? Driver's license, insurance, registration. It's got a home address. Just go, I'm stupid, because you are. Sorry, you're being stupid. Why would you not understand the Privacy Act? Never use your home address for all those pieces. Nobody should know where you work. Nobody should know what you do, where you live. But that's just how I play the game to win. Repackage you 100%. Please understand something. In 49 years, I've had probably 20 people come to me and say, my spouse died, I have to downsize. I'm sorry for your loss. You're in a better place. No problem. Why did you not do what I told you to do? Your term life insurance is your debt ratio, so you don't have to downsize at all. And why did you not use the word or? You put and? Are you crazy? They can't sign the paper when they're dead and in a better place. Never and. Never, 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 never. I guess you want to get these probate attorneys rich. That's kind of dumb. Everything's going to be or, my way, or. We're going to analyze you today, maybe tomorrow. Let's analyze you. We're going to put a rapid refresh in place because I came with rapid rescore and rapid refresh 47 years ago. That was my idea too. Problem solution. I want to get you a 750 score. I want to get you 10,000 of credit, 10,000. I want to get you a bigger card. It's not those baby cards you have today. I want to put a rapid rescore in place. The specialist and the paralegal is going to help you for 9 months for free. The office sells for $1,500. Okay, let's save you $500. Simple. Every one of your friends and family, if they're not a client right now, that's the goal, to save you $500 for $9.99. If you did it by Zelle, now, okay, I'm going to say it's $600. That's right. You can even call the office and use the credit card. Let them write it up right away. The goal is to never bring the pain home. Got it so far? $600, let's repackage you. Because I want you to change your life. I want you to change and do it my way. I got to get you to be CFO ready, Chief Financial Officer. Now, what do we do next? Simple. You have a corporation, I'll give you one for free. I'm going to add history. I'm going to add credit scores and credit reports to it. I'm going to get you $25,000 in credit, charge you $2,500, give you 10 times your money back. We're going to analyze you. We're going to put it on place and have some fun. Today, all right, that would be a $500 discount. But if you did it right away, listen very carefully, because I'm making this up as I go because it's just kind of having fun. If you did that today instead of the $19.99, all right, it's going to be $1,099 if it's done now. If you're out. Use a card, they're going to charge you 5% more. Call the office. There's your Zelle, now. I just want to get you in the program so you play with me because I'm having fun. I want to change your life. That's good. I want to get past the 50 million people I've helped so far and add you to my collection. It's fun. Zelle, now. 800-254-9506. Use a card, it's 5% more. Now, I love the fact my clients are out there. You got to get a car wash. You got to do this, out in the corner, this, that, laundromat. Oh. And some clients going, I'm rich. No, I didn't teach you to be rich. I taught you to be a puppet master. When they say the word credit repair, that bothers me. As I showed you, the federal law says it's against the law. Just to have a bond and an insurance and 501c3. But they're going to repair. But if you notice, they keep basically being pushed off social media because they get indicted, like Daniel in the credit repair cloud, or chipmunk face, okay? So be careful. And please never say you're rich. The IRS is listening. Your corporations might be rich, but you're not rich. If you're rich, you pierced your veil. They're going to come get you. There's an investigation going on next year. They started it this year. Everyone says they're rich. They're going to be interviewed. Ooh, do you want to be a millionaire? Say no, please. Would you like to be a millionaire corporation with 9 divisions and 9 lines of credit? See, there's your future. That's what you should have did a long time ago. I don't know why you didn't. But again, what took you so long to get here? 9 divisions, 9 lines of credit, 9 whatever it might be, house, Wendy's, whatever it might be. Auto income, the way I designed it. I would like you to incorporate your children like I did mine the year they were born. I would like you to have a division of your children under your corporation. Because when we die, I want your children to take over as an officer of your corporation. I don't want you to change anything. I just want them to replace your job. No taxation. Do it like the Kennedys and the Gettys and the Fords did. Let's play. Let's have our grandson and granddaughters, all right, start out right too. But it's up to you. I want to change the world. 50 million people I've helped so far. Having fun. Linda started in 1986. She came to Eagle's Nest, which is a nonprofit worldwide. She spent $2,000. By the way, that's $26 a month at the time. She financed me. $26 a month. She took the Hyatt Hotel in Texas, and she made it the Blueprint Apartments. The Blueprint Apartments. That's what she did. It's a $27 million project. I made her a millionaire 5 times. Take a picture. She'll tell you the story. But you know what happened? Every time she went to a CPA and attorney, she said, Ray said this, Ray said that. See, I had to train them too. Because there's a right way, there's a wrong way. Take your picture. All right, her current program is $27 million. Is that okay with you? You want to play too? So what do? If we get an apartment complex, I'm going to basically put up to 6 people, sometimes 10, based on the volume of the money. We're going to get $8,000 to $10,000 a month forever, because it's fun. Why not? For the division process. But again, you're going to use corporate credit to put your money in escrow. What do? Let's understand something. I'm going to take that apartment complex. Everyone's going to get auto income. We're going to have our management companies manage it all. You don't have to do a darn thing. Now watch. On the other side, I'm going to become the bank. If you want to be part of that, I'll show you that as well. The assignment of mortgage. The assignment of mortgage. I created that form in 1988, by the way. I'm going to become the bank and turn it to $126,000 a month. Division today. Division. How many divisions you need? 18. How much for the profit? 18. How many for the nonprofit? 18. Because you want to do the same thing, profit and nonprofit together. If I add history on my dashboard, not a tax ID, I don't need that in the beginning. All right, maybe for the parent one, that's it. And I can multiply divisions. They're usually 1,000 each. 1,000 each. 1,000 each. So simple. Here's 3 for $19.99 with credit. Here's 3 without, no credit. Here's 9, here's 12. So I want you to take a picture and understand something today. Because today I want to make sure you're motivated, you're going to be in the program, and you make a commitment. It's simple. I'm going to double the numbers, but wait, there's more. I put that info commercial years ago, and everybody uses it now. Isn't that amazing? Go through the first info commercial that I created years ago. I was the first one. Oh, wow. Double the numbers to 6, 18, 24. Today, you Zelle me $9.99. $9.99. This is Zelle only. You're going to get 18 divisions. That's right, 18 for the profit or nonprofit. If it's done today. That's a Zelle now. Don't do the $9.99. You blew it. Goes back to normal price. That's how it works. There's your Zelle now. We get to play the game, and it's basically what I'm going to do my way. I've said this as a kid, and I say it as an adult. Don't take offense. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm right, you're wrong. It's been processed in my head since I was a kid. I'm right, you're wrong. And I'm not trying to anything else besides do it my way, please. God gave me these visions as a kid and as an adult. I had to quit telling people I get visions because you're retarded. Not really. So today, when we analyze you, if you're one of the 30 today, I want you to pay attention. I have to have you talk to our specialist. We're going to interview. We're going to talk. Communication is the key. Communication is key to everything. So if you have a Capital One venture, is it a Venture One or Venture? Quicksilver or One or Platinum card or a Venture X? I need you to tell our specialist, our team, what type of Capital One you have. Because I don't want to go get the same one you have. Got it so far? What's going to happen from there, I need to know, did you screw up American Express or Chase? They don't want to forgive you. A division of you gets around that. Just like I did the other day for several people, they got their American Express like him. Why you got it? Ah! He's excited. And he thought he'd never get it. I believe there's a solution for everything, as long as you have the right intent. A division of you to guarantee things like buildings too. What do? A rapid rescore blocks crap and pushes your scores up and away. I created Rapid Rescore and Rapid Refresh years ago. It's about 47 years ago. But again, that was the goal. A Rapid costs $499. That's it. It'll block and push scores up. And if you do what you're told, look what it says. All of them are guaranteed 750 and above. 750 and above. Simple. If you need something like now, and you want 100 plus points, we do what's called a Rapid Expedite. An expedite will get you 100 plus points. It takes 45 days. But that's $1,000. And that's the best price you're going to get. It's expensive. All right, versus the $499, but it's a Zelle only thing, but it's up to you. What do? It works within 45 days. There's your Zelle now. I don't want you to ever forget me. I want you, when you go home tonight and you lay in that pillow, I want you to think of Ray Reynolds. I want you to think and I want you to dream that you could change your life. Envision that. When I was a kid, I was feeling like I'm in a Lamborghini. It was my dream Lamborghini. I saw a Cannonball run. Went to an auction, I had one at 14 and a half. What did you have? Simple. I want to play and I want to win. It's a Zelle now. Now I'm going to tell you the truth. You might not like the truth, but it will be the truth. Not everybody likes you, not everybody likes you. It's just the way it works. So if you Zelle $1,000 today, I'm going to give you $10,000 more credit if you're in a program. But I'm going to tell you, you Zelle me $600, there's your discount. I'll put you in all the classes. Isn't that fun? Again, that's what we get to do. It's kind of fun. Now, we got to always focus. What's the basics? The foundation, corporations, a legal person, Supreme Court deemed that be true right in front of you. In the division process, what do we do now? If we're jacked up on credit cards, how do I get out of that? You take a picture now. I took supply credit and turned it into $51,000 of credit, cash credit, so I could pay down my debt. That's how it works. There's a solution for problem. If you are military, or you have a person of your whole life in family, blood, or relationship by marriage, they were military, let's get you an access code in Navy. Let's show you how to really do this, okay? All right, I got mine because I was in a government program as a kid. Simple. What do? Military. I've had Torrance, all jacked up, 550 score, got him $20,000 card at Navy, and they can help reduce his debt. You got to rebalance the debt. You have to increase the limit or pay it down. Again, that's what happens. We get to play the game, winning the game of business. My dashboard creates credit reports under tax ID. That's the primary thing. All right, about 90% of it. 10% is about SSN. Here's number 6060. 6060, come on down, because what do we have? It sucks. Sorry. Your Rapid Rescore right there in the rebuild, you get 10,000 in credit. Jake's your specialist. And you're dropping your score, plop. Now what are we dropping? We have collection crap. Rapid will push it aside and go around and rebuild you. I'll get those arrows going up, and away. Watch. We have an American Express. It says credit limit is $1,700. That's what it says. All right, and the goal is it has no debt to ratio. Now, if you use a gold and platinum card, okay, they don't fluctuate. It shows a balance. If it had a balance, it would tell me very simple, it is a blue card. But again, I need to know what kind it is. Is it the cash blue? Is that a gold or a platinum? I don't know, because there's no fluctuation. It shows a ratio, but there's no balance to the card. Again, I need to know. Did we screw up Chase or American Express? I go back to the list, and I see, is it in there? Okay. You look through the list, so I see that as well. No. Okay, so again, this stuff we're going to go around it, find a way we can get rid of it, and have it charge off whatever needs to be done. Worst case, you might have to negotiate a little debt or two, but that's okay. We got to figure this out. What happens is very simple here. All right, we have an American Express. So we need to know what kind it is. I need to get you 3 starter cards, so write down starter cards. So I'm going to get you 3 starter cards revolving and build the score up away, and I guarantee you, now listen carefully. Since we don't have a lot of crap besides dropping in some collection items, in 4 months, this person could have a 700 plus score in 4 months if they do what they're told to do. But the problem we have is they're only getting 10,000 in credit. This person needs to call Jake, all right, for heaven's sake, and increase their limit up to 100,000. Again, it's up to them. Jake's not around, ask one of his coworkers. Simple. That's 60-60. Here's 63-53. Okay, your scores are 643. Now, this is analytical 750. Understand? Credit Karma, you don't get Experian. I need Experian. I need Experian. Okay, Credit Karma, you're fired. You're going to spend your 25 bucks a month, period. That's what needs to be done. There's no inquiries. Please keep it that way, please. I build scores up and people get inquiries, get these invitations, said they're pre-approved, they're not. They screw up everything I'm doing. They get mad at me because I got to charge another fee to have the rapid rescore again, but it's their fault. Now you got American Express, you screwed it up. Oh well. Now the only way around that in the future is a division of me. Okay? If you want, I can do that for you too. Solution for problem. Bank of America, 17,000. It's probably a trade line because there's no balance to it. And everything else is screwed up. We'll find that out as well. Chris J is your specialist. Okay. I would tell you, all right, please get 25,000 or 100,000 in credit because I'm in a position you right. You understand, what are you going to do after it's got to the point you've got good credit? Here's what happens. Everybody plays the up and down show. Corporation division process will be your future. Has to be your future. That's called auto income. So we got to get more credit and build you some pieces. Okay, that's what it is. Simple. Here's 6366. It's a rebuild and a rapid. This is Chris D. We have two Chris's. Okay, one's a supervisor, one's new. Okay, no problem. It's 742, 711, 750. No inquiries. Please keep it that way. You have one little collection item. If it doesn't go off, you might have to negotiate. We'll show you how to do that too. This is 6366. 25,000 in credit. I would tell you to increase it to 100,000 as fast as you can. Because I can pop 125,000 on one damn card. That's it. I'm done. Wow. Capital One. Please write it down. Capital One, you log into the Capital One credit card, the dashboard, and it'll say pay the bill. Click that. And on the right-hand side now, it'll say I want. Click that. It opens another page, second to the bottom, it says increase limit. If you change your projections every 46 days, you can increase limits on cards. You see, it's at 49%, Capital One. The only two things you can do, increase the limit, open the gap, or pay it down. That's all you can do. First, we have to try to increase the limit. It makes more sense. So we can balance this. Kickoff, you don't need kickoff. You don't need chime and all that silly things, in my opinion, but it's up to you. You don't need it. See, the problem with you here, number 63, all right, 66, you need a $10,000 card. You need some big boy and big girl cards. This is crap. At least the Capital One's $7,500. There are other ones. I mean, for all I know, that could be a Spark. Capital One's business cards called Sparks show up on personal file. I need to know what kind of cards they are. We got to get you some big cards. All right, not $500. That's like, come on. It's not even pocket change. Did you screw American Express or Chase? I'll need to know that. So again, increase yours up to 100,000. This is going to be basically a 3-month program at the most. In 3 months, this person can have a corporation, 18 divisions, and have up to $1 million of credit. That's right. We can take the cards and dates, you change the heck out of them, but it's up to the person if they want it. Here's 5564. 65, all right, 5564. It's a rapid rebuild. George, your specialist. Look at all these inquiries. I don't get it. We're trying to push you up and you're pulling yourself down. You're playing push me, pull me. It sucks. I'm sorry, it sucks. You're going after credit. Wow, we want Symphony. We want J.C. Penney's. I mean, why are we? You only get 6 inquiries every 180 days. Again, I don't get it. You went after a car. Should have bought the car as a division of the corporation. You're a registered owner. You're a duck and a sheep. We got 1 collections. And everything's maxed out. Son of a biscuit. Everything you get if you got, it's like the first Premier, the worst card on the planet. Look at the crappy limits. Okay, you got Navy. Please don't screw up Navy. Please let me line up Navy. Don't screw it up, please. Navy, that's $4,500. That's a credit card. You need to know what kind. They give up to $80,000 on cards and $50,000 line of credit. So we can rebalance this crap that you have right here. It's crap. I'm sorry, it's crap. Every limit you have is like, why? $500? This is crap. No wonder you can't balance yourself. You ever try to balance a $500 crappy card? It's impossible. No wonder they're maxed out. We got to go around this crap, but it says you get no credit. All right, so I need to ask from George. George, why don't they have credit? What the other problem is, all right, they set up, no problem. Inquiries, that's a violation. This person violated the program, and look at all these damn inquiries that didn't do anything for them. I don't get it. They can go to class and ask questions all through the process. Well, what, are they too lazy? They can't show up or what? I don't know, number 5564. Man, this pisses me off. You screwed up my program. You screwed it up. Don't blame me, please. I go around your crap, rebuild you, talk to George, because I'm going to say, George, close the damn case. Why am I going to help somebody who won't help themselves and keep jacking it up? Navy, I can get that lined up to give you money so you can rebalance your debt and your crap. Because this person, 5564, screwed up all those damn inquiries. This is going to take 6 months to fix this. Okay, you have to rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty the right way, but you got to knock off the crap on the inquiries. You're only entitled to 6 every 180 days, the way we designed it. But again, that's up to you. Talk to George, please. Here's 4677. We're going up, up, up. Oh, good. This is Jake's your specialist. Rebuild, wrap it, you get 10,000 in credit. Now, let's understand. My programs for 49 years, whatever you invest, I tend to give you up to 10 times your money back. This person may have invested $1,000. I'm giving them 10,000. That's 10 times their money back. Okay, that's my goal, is refunding you through the credit process to take away your excuses. That's what people do. When I hear them complain or whatever they're not willing to do, it's an excuse. 640. I can go get an American Express card almost. We got to look at more inquiries. I don't get it. I don't get it. Allie, okay. You got Symphony. You got PayPal. Wow. First, this, that. I don't get it. Okay. If this person really wanted to help themselves, 4677. First of all, we changed that to 50,000 minimum right away. You get hold of Jake. He's not around because he's out today. Okay, what do? You talk to another specialist to help them. What do? The inquiries violated the program. Let's close the case. Come on, you can't listen. Are these turned on or something? You signed an agreement. You signed a contract. You said you wouldn't apply for credit. You did it anyway. Damn. Do you know how to listen or what? That's 4677. This will take me, literally, I'd say 90 days to get them a 720 above, if they would listen. Wrap a rescore in place, knock off the damn inquiries, got to go around those. You're only entitled to 6 every 180 days anyway, the way I set up the system with Yarborough. You have some collections. You can rebalance this. This can be a 760 days right now, if you did it right. But again, all right, you need to upgrade from 10,000. That could be one card. You already screwed this up. That's 4677. Any problem, American Express or Chase, I need to know that. Your Rapid runs out on 11/25. Here's 5934. This person doesn't want to sign up for Analytical 750. So that means you got Credit Karma, it's free. It's ridiculous. They have no reports. This is crap. Credit Karma being free, hell, they were indicted 6 times. All right, they have no phone number to help you, and you don't have a experience which the banks use anyway. Where is it? Come on. Chris is your specialist. So understand, we've taken your 558 and got 603. Okay, we got 40 points. So what? Look at the inquiries. They screwed up my program. Why? Why would you do that? Because what happens, we make it go up, up, and away. What do? Oh, look at this. I get an invitation. Stop. Stop, please. Indigo. Wow. And then you're late on your car. That sucks. You're late on PayPal. See, when there's a late, you have to be on time 4 times in a row. The Indigo you got, you're already late on it, and what do you got? You're jacked up. Tell me you have someone in your family that's a Navy or military. I'll help you get that too. See, it's like the collection stuff. What are you doing to yourself? PayPal's ready in collections. All right, you got to realize you have to rebuild this. We are measured by a credit score. It's the most important thing in our life when it comes to finance. SSN, SS4, and credit score. We're measured by numbers. If you allow me, this is going to take 6 months. I need you to be part of analytical750.com right away. I need to see Experian. And I need you to talk to Chris because 5,000 is not enough. Because I have to redo a lot of stuff on this and build you up and away. And I need to figure out, are we going to get supply credit to get cash and bring down the debt to ratio? We're going to have a garage sale, drive Uber, Lyft, or DoorDash. Or are we going to basically get a Navy card or something? Solution for problem. We got to rebuild this. Simple. 5934. Any problem, American Express or Chase, your Rapid ran out already on 6-4. So here's 4099. 4099, okay. Coaching, listen very carefully. When you see MIM, million in the making. Here is coaching, million in the making. Jay's your specialist, and you're getting 80,000 in credit. That makes sense. 80,000. Now, I got to look this up because this is a client from 2021. Was that a long time ago? See, I got clients for 40 years come back all the time with their friends and family too. But look at all these inquiries. Now, if you notice, there's a dot and a star next to certain things I built. And then you went on your own. Okay. Let's see, you did a bankruptcy chapter 13. I'm surprised they didn't convert it to a 7. I got you Capital One. It's $5,500 right there. See those cards? I got you those cards. So the difference is I got you 2 cards and you went after cards on your own. Why didn't you let me finish the job? Okay? Some people would get to a point that, well, you did good, Ray, bye, I'm going to do it on my own, I do it, and then you screw it up. I don't get it. These inquiries is a violation of the program you agreed not to. I need to, number one, look at number 4099. Because did you sign up in 2021, 5, 6 years ago, or what? Or your client from before that as well? So we got to figure this out. All right? The difference is balancing the debt's easy. Here's a person, Rapids question mark. Don't know if they're in a Rapid or not. We need to find that out. We got you 682s. Stop doing inquiries. Quit dropping your score so I can get you lined up and get you some more. 80,000 in credit. Change that to 100,000. Then let's daisy chain it. All right, this is a person needs to send $1,000 today to daisy chain the credit or play leapfrog. But it's up to this person. Those inquiries screw up everything I'm trying to do for you. I don't understand. I don't understand why would you do this. But again, communication's key. You got to talk to Jay on Monday, or even his manager, Brandy, or even Chris. So again, what do? We balance the debt. Any problem here, Express or Chase need to know that as well. This person here, no matter what it's here, what it is, our worst case during the pandemic was a 240. See, I have a prison program. People come out of prison, I bill them while they're in prison. And he's now at 810 right now with $1 million of credit. But we get to play the game. He's a famous comedian, by the way, too. So what do we get to do? We get to play the game to win. Okay. This is going to take me, right now, I'd say 60 days to get to 720 and above and start getting like American Express cards and other things. Let me know if you're Navy or you basically have someone in the military. But you violate, so I got to figure that out too. Why? Lawrence, this is a rebuilt 5,000 in credit. There's no inquiries. Thank you. Thank you, number 6365. You didn't screw up my program. Thank you. But you have some collections. You got to get around that. All right, from there you got an auto from Chase. Okay, it's in collections. Now, please listen to me. If you have an auto in Chase, what happens is if they want to, they're going to sell the car. All right, they're going to basically repossess whatever is voluntary or not. And then if whatever they sell, they have a less they were owed, a deficiency balance. They can give you a 1099-C. That car should have been purchased through a division. So the division's the debt, not you and your family. But again, that's what you have to understand. We have to plan the problem. But it's going to be up to you. So again, you're getting 5,000 in credit. I can push you up to about a 720. It's going to take me 4 months. But again, you have to get new inquiries. Capital One's right there. You don't need Chime or Kick. They came out of my boot camp in 2008. Get rid of it. You don't need it. It's a 0 anyway. 112%. That Capital One, you're going to increase the limit or pay it down. It's only $300 card anyway. So guess what we're going to do? Get rid of Chime. Do that, and let me get you the next card. Again, all right, no inquiries. You haven't violated yet. It's going to take me 3 months to build you up and away if you let me do my job. Now, this is 6364. See, every one of these people, every one of them, within 12 months or less can have $1 million corporation and up to $100,000 a month. They've already screwed up. The average person here we're analyzing is 40 to 75 years old. They got to quit playing the up and down show. It's ridiculous. But their lack of knowledge is why they did the stupid thing they did. David, specialist, says rebuilt. And then you get inquiries. First Premier's the worst card on planet Earth. They charge you $95 to use the card. Why are you doing inquiries in the first place? You got collection crap anyway. Your bankruptcy 13 was dismissed. Oh, we got what? 1 card? 114%? Increase the limit or pay it down. Let's find out how we do that. Any problem, American Express and Chase? It says no. Hope that's true. It says no credit here. Find out if we owe you credit. We're going to give you credit. Because right now it says rebuild only. If we're going to rebuild it, fine, we're done. When we're done, we're done. You should have 50,000 plus of credit, by the way, and get the American dream. 6362. A rapid rescore. All right, rebuilt, and you get 10,000 in credit. Jay's your specialist. So this person paid $1,000, and we're doing all this work for them. Why? Because that's what I want to do for people. I want to give them 10 times their investment anyway. No inquiries? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Public record. By the way, you could have sealed your bankruptcy if it didn't show up. There's a company called Statewide that reports it to the bureaus. Bureaus never talk to the courts. Okay, courts never talk to bureaus. You have a little collection from Verizon. That's not a problem. We have no credit. So what I have to do is give you 3 starter cards to build you up and away. This is a 6 months program, by the way. 6 months to build you up and away. All right, and get around all the crap and build you the 750 score. You should be getting 100,000 credit, by the way, 100,000. Here's 6363. It's a rebuild and a wrap and 5,000 in credit. Okay, there's no inquiries. Thank you. Is that the same one? And they gave it to me twice? Nope. It must be husband and wife because they kind of mirror image themselves. All right, no collections, that's good, no bankruptcy. From here, no credit as well. 3 cards, starter cards, I'll build it up and away, give your scoring system and do this. It's not hard to do. But with no credit, this is a 4-month program, and that's what it's going to take. 5,000 credit, that's all they're going to get. They should be getting 25 to 50, by the way. And the way that maybe a husband and wife can stop doing this is get that corp in those divisions. So again, that's what needs to be done. There's no reason anybody should have to go through this. It should have been a division process. Nobody in the world wants to teach you what needs to be done, and I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. 6339. Rebuilt 10,000 of credit. Chris is your specialist. You got a lot of crap in collections. Okay, so look at it. First thing I look at is I find an American Express or Chase. If I don't find that, then it's good, because that's a good sign, or any Navy. Then we look at what do we have. We have no revolving credit. Your mortgage, I want you to call the mortgage. I want you to see if you can put things and basically stop the mortgage, and if you're military and anything else, how we can freeze the mortgage. How we can get into their program that basically helps you slow it down. There's many ways to do this as well. But if they're going to keep showing, remember, all right, house and car don't show up until you screw them up. It's right there. But there's no revolving, okay? So again, it says flagship credit card. That flagship is probably Navy. If it is, don't screw it up. Make sure you maintain it. Because I want to build you up and away and get you to the point that I can take this. See, this has always been a challenge. It's always a challenge to get somebody past crap up and away. Guthrie Ranker years ago said, you just want to help poor people. No one help everybody. Okay, they just wanted to help the rich. No one help everybody. So again, this person here, rebuilt 10,000. No, they needed 25 to 50 at least. And this is going to take about 6 months. And I need to know about that mortgage more. There's ways to buy some time. Is there equity? The next thing is on that house, we got to put it into a division process because we might have to block them foreclosure. There's ways to do that too. But I'm not here to be sapient attorney. I will guide you every step of the way. Well, you have all these loan crap, okay, and First Premier and all that, worst car on the planet. Again, I'm going to look at, do I have a Navy, do I have an American Express or a Chase in that pile of crap right there? I don't see it, but it could be there too. 10,000 in credit to rebuild you. Well, the reality is to rebuild this is a 6 month program, maybe 7. Getting you to score up and away. What happens is debt to ratio. But look at the limits. They're crap limits. This is why you're having an up and down show. We got to get you 5 to 10,000 on cards because this is garbage. Okay, it's ridiculous. 500 a card. Come on. Okay, what are you? 49 years old, 50 years old, and you got crap? This is ridiculous. No man or woman should have to go through this crap ever, ever. But they didn't want to teach you the rules and tools. This shouldn't be you. It should be a division. Get another one and another one with no intent to do fraud. 6322. Rebuilt $5,000 of credit. Jay's your specialist. There's no inquiries. Please keep it that way, please. Since there's no inquiries and everything else from here, I can get this person to 750 in about 90 working days. What do we have? We have one card, literally at 50%. So if they turn that to 29, let me give you 2 or 3 more starter cards. And I'll build you up right away. Get to 25 to 50,000 in credit. Upgrade with Jay right away, okay? From here is 6358. Jake is your specialist. He's out, so is Jay today. There's other people to help you. There's no inquiry, good. Collections, First Premier, worst card on planet Earth, in my opinion. 95 bucks, just use the damn card when you get the card. No. Luckily, I don't see a Navy, American Express, or Chase there. This is going to be 5 months right here, fixing all this. No revolving. I'm going to build you credit because I knew that, and I have to do up and away. I have to rebuild you, and that's the ultimate goal. But again, we don't want crappy little limits. Look at the limit of these things. It sucks. We have the ability to repackage people. Here is 5686. It is a rapid rescore. It's a rebuild with 10,000 credit as a bonus, and Chris is your specialist. You have inquiries, all right, left and right. Why would you do inquiries and screw up the program? I don't understand. Why would you do that? Again, you have collection items as well. Again, what do we do? So we have 146% on a card that's 1,000. Look at the crappy limits. This is our problem. We're 111% on the mercury, okay? 146%. There's a way to rebalance all of this, Capital One's as well. No problem on Amex, it says, but you did screw up a Chase, okay? Maybe it's in the list or something. We got to look at that as well. It's right there. So Chase is screwed up, no problem. A division of you will get around it in the future. Well, what do we do right now? We rebuild you. This is a 7-month program. Okay, 7 months to rebuild all this crap and get bigger cars that make sense, because these cars, nobody can balance out $500 cars. It's almost impossible. So again, that crappy limit is what's screwing you up. We don't have to do this, okay? But if you don't start doing it the right way, I'm sorry, you've done this most of your life, and this kind of sucks. Let's get you rebuilt like Humpty Dumpty. 6116, rebuilt, no problem, Chris, your specialist. We went up 16 points, 12 points. Okay, we're going up, right direction. What do we do? There's no credit there. Let's find out why there's no credit. What do we do? There's no inquiries. Please, thank you. Thank you. Someone's listening. No inquiries. Keep it that way. Bankruptcy, no problem. It's 4 years ago. Well, maybe you should seal the records. That doesn't show up anymore. Your Capital One's 10,000. Is that a Venture or Venture One, or is that a Spark card on your credit report? You need to know. Symphony Bank, Discover card. Is it your card, or is it a trade line? I need to know that too. What do we do? Have you any problem with Express or Chase? Always need to know your Rapid ends on 10-2. Well, it's already past that. You need a new Rapid rescore. This person should Zelle $500 to get a Rapid today, right away, or call the office right away. Talk to Chris and get that Rapid rescore in place. But again, you should be getting 50 to 100,000 in credit, by the way. Because what happens is you got one good card, the other hand, what is it, Symphony Bank, Discover card? The Discover just balance transfers. Maybe we can use that to build up and away too. This here, if it's done correctly, all right, in about 3 weeks, I could get you an American Express card as long as you haven't screwed them up. And I get you to a 740 right away, but it's up to you. Get more credit. That's the goal. Call Chris right away. Again, I need to know about 6116. Here's 6113. It's a rebuilt 10,000 in credit. Chris is your specialist. If you notice, we went up and went down, up and down, up and down. This is the up and down show. Not every creditor reports to all 3 bureaus. Sometimes you only report to one. What do we look at? We're below 600, okay. 10,000 credit is a bonus back to you for your investment, okay. What happens? No inquiries? Thank you. Keep it that way, please. What's happening here is you're getting collections hitting you again and again. Rapid will help you go around that stuff. Look at the cards. This is the problem. How can anybody in their right mind try to balance a $500 stinking card? It's ridiculous. This is the problem. Okay, I have to rebuild you and get you 5,000, 10,000 cards, because that's what you have to use, because this is crap. You're going to be playing this game all your life if you don't listen to me. Simple. You've been doing it anyway. You got to knock it off. So here's a rebuilt 10,000 credit. Let's get you 3,000 to 5,000, 10,000 cards. But to do that, I need you to go up to 100,000 of credit. And we got to get around this crap. We got to find a screw American Express or Chase. $500 card, first Premier. They charge you, what, $99 to use the damn card the first when you get it? It's ridiculous. Capital One, at least you have basically a Chase right there, okay? Let's rebalance you my way. Let's get you up to basically 100,000 in credit. It's going to take about 4 months to do this. Let's increase that 10 to 100,000, get a hold of Chris. There's no inquiries, there's no violation. And we got to just rebalance the crap because your cards suck. Sorry. They do, they just suck. It's terrible. I got to get you some big boy and big girl cards. Here's 5,700, okay? And you have $1 million in the making. So $1 million in the making, finally 100,000 credit, 3 divisions. Okay, that's good. They were going down, now they're going back up. Whee! Let's go up. 60 points, 18 points, 17. What are we doing? We can push this to a 750 to 760, but it's going to take 60 days or less. Let's see what we got going on here. They have a lot of credit they don't need. All right, no inquiries, please. That's good, okay? So let's look at the limits. Limits aren't bad, 17,000. And see, we got good. We got Navy. Thank you, Jesus. You haven't screwed it up. You got 2 cards from Navy. You got 3 cards. Okay, let's see if we got any more. I see 3. They're going to give you up to 80,000 on credit cards and 50,000 line of credit, by the way. But again, you haven't screwed up Navy. That's a great thing. If we position this right here, position across the board, and we have literally, all right, 29%. What do we get to do? To 29% from here, we get to play the game and push it up to 750, 760. It's about a 60-day program. Okay, we have a question, yes. American Express on their dashboard invites you into negotiation. Okay, have you done that part of negotiating with American Express?
No, I have not done any negotiations with them.
Okay, how long ago did it go into collections?
Probably 6 months ago.
Okay, I would go on your dashboard, go into their program. They have a good program. If you work through their program and you maintain and you don't try to discount them and you honor the debt, I can get around it faster. If they screw it up, I get a division of you and get around it anyway. Either way, there's a solution. Okay, but again, I'm not going to pay them all their money. Okay, all right. I watch too many. All people they take. Well, let's solve. Let's pay it all off. You have money. It's limited, or you got a lot. That's great. We don't take all we have to take care of one problem. We have to balance all these pieces. Okay. So again, I might want to pay it off, but I'd rather negotiate in their system first, and let's look at some more analyzation stuff. Because the ultimate goal here for you is you're getting 100,000 credit 3 divisions. A division of you or division go around that problem anyway. But I want you to honor the debt. For me, even if we negotiate it, if you don't pay your creditor, in my opinion, you ripped off the creditor. That's how I feel. If it got collections or wrote it off, they got a value anyway, so okay, we're okay with that. But if we're doing it on purpose and we can negotiate, we can solve a problem. I'm going to get into their program, buy some time, let me analyze you some more. Okay? Let's get to know you in this program more. Because here, is this your case here? Are you 5,700?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you're the second one. Okay, so we have to look at what number you are and look at things. When you talk to Chris, he's going to help guide you and he's going to bring me your case file. I look at every client's case file always. I will not help somebody unless I look at the case file and I get to know that person. I can't, it's against everything I believe in. I mean, I've helped 50 million people. I've looked at every case because I want to make sure you understand what needs to be done. So, get into their dashboard, try to negotiate in their program, and do that first, okay? Because right now you're 5350 or you're 6353. That's your number, so write it down. You should, more than anything, if I pop you credit, I have to increase your limit. You're only getting 10,000 as a bonus. Okay, if I pop 1 or 2 cards, I'm done. I don't want to be done with you. Because here's our problem. Okay? You need to get past this crazy stuff you've been doing and get to what I believe in auto income. Because we're getting older, slower, and not as pretty as it used to be. It's just life. If I can rebuild you and get you auto income, 5,000, 10,000 a month, I think that's what you've been wanting your whole life anyway. We all need auto income. We have to focus on income, not to be rich crap. That's just crap to me. Okay? Be in auto income to pay our bills. We need to survive and take care of our family. That's called income based. So again, get into that program first, talk to Chris, and all right, we'll figure it out from there. And I'm sure he'll bring me a case file, okay?
Thank you.
No problem. I'm here to help you. I'm here 6 days a week. Go to the classes tomorrow. Learn a lot, please, please. It's like 5,700 here. Okay, this person's getting, I'm sorry, 100,000 credit should be the minimum. Why? 29% utilization, 71,000 of safety, and we get past this. The up and down show has got to stop. Up and down, at least this person has Navy. Okay, I like that. It's good. Lines of credits, all kinds of things. This person here in 4 months could be in an escrow. An escrow. Putting money into an escrow. All right, they have even Chase here as well. The Chase will get the Chase in cards. They have 6 in cards. There's all kinds of things we can do for this person. Get them past go. Everybody can get past go. 6355. It's a rebuild. It's a rapid. It's 10,000. We're giving you 10,000 of bonus credit to basically as a bonus for you. But again, I'm sorry, that needs to be 2550 to 100,000. If not now, and in the near future. Your Chris D is your specialist. Public record showed bankruptcy. Okay. We got some collections have to get around that as well to rebuild you. What happens is we're jacked up. Once again, we have these crappy limit cards. Good people get sucked into it. It's like they're stuck. Damn it, they're stuck. We got to get past go. How are we supposed to juggle for a $700 card from like First Premier? Number worst card on planet Earth as far as I'm concerned. We have to pay them down or increase the limits. What do? We got to figure out how to do this. Supply credit to vendor credit. It might be pay it down or open the gap from there. It might be Navy or something. We got to figure it out. There's a solution for everything. We just have to focus on it. 6355, you're in a 6 months program, at least. I know they're going to tell you 6 months to 9 months. That's just the truth, because we want to make sure you have more time to do what needs to be done. Here's 6356. It's a rebuilt 10,000 credit. David's your specialist, and you have all this collection crap to go around. The little ones, okay, no problem. No inquiry. Please keep it that way, please. What do? Here we have 52% on a card. If this person, Macy's, okay, Symphony Bank, or Amazon, if we actually just increase the limits or pay those down to 29%, listen, 29%, I can push you to a 630 to 640. If you didn't screw up American Express, I don't see it there. You screwed up Navy? No. Oh, well, it's probably too late. All right. I can get the American Express card right away, gold or platinums, if we push you up and away. But again, you're only getting 10,000 of credit. My paid overtime limit's usually a 30 to 60 to 75,000, so you need to increase that limit right away. But again, that's up to you. 5354, rebuilt, 5,000 credit bonus, George your specialist. No inquiries, good, please keep it that way. And you screwed up Navy. There's ways to fix the Navy before you got it all screwed up, sorry to say, but it's true. From there, we have chapter 13, maybe they wanted to turn it to a 7. We have one card, it's basically Credit One. Credit One, Mark started the company, they're out of Las Vegas, Nevada. No problem. All right, from here, they stole Capital One's logo. They got a couple in trouble, lawsuits as well. They just had to settle a lawsuit, if you notice, online for $100 million about 3 weeks ago. You don't need Chime. Chime, forget it. Get rid of the Chime. Bring down that Credit One, or bring it down or increase the limit. You can do that on the dashboard. Let me pop you 3 more cards. Take that 5,000, increase it to at least 25 to 50, please, because you're going to need that. And from there, I'm going to get you some big girl or big boy cards. I know numbers. I don't know if it's a man or a woman here. All I know is 6328. 5,000 credit, no inquiries, good. We have this basically here. We have some collections. Let's get around the crap. Let's rebuild you. Okay? If you did this all to a division of a corporation or to you, you wouldn't be in this situation anyway. So we get to get past this. Here we have $1,700 cards. We have a $3,000 and $3,500 card kickoff. Well, it's probably your own money. They give you a little loan. I like to show you different ways to do this. You have American Express. Do not screw up American Express, please. Try not to screw up. You don't need Chime. Get rid of Chime. Get rid of kickoff. All right, you don't need those silly things. But anyway, it's up to you. They're getting 5,000. You need to get 25 to 50 to 100,000 here. It's up to you. From there, that's why I can position bigger cards for you. And then from there, corporate division process will get you to auto income. That's what needs to be done here. But again, balancing this. Do we supply or vendor credit, or do we need a Navy card or a Navy line of credit? Again, here we have 6349. It's a wrapper rescore, all right, and a rebuilt 5,000 of credit. Julia is your specialist here, and the other team's helping as well. There's no inquiries and no collection. That's good. You have a chapter 7, which they call a straight 7. It got discharged in 4 months, and from there it took up to 6. No problem. Again, not here to be safe an attorney. You could actually have sealed your record so it didn't show up in the first place. Here, oh my goodness, you got almost a world record. All right, you have a card at 329%. Lucky it's only a $3,000 card. So your limits, most of them suck. Sorry to say, but it's true. And you have one big one, maybe a little one from there. We have to rebalance this debt. But it's up to you. There's no problem, American Express or Chase. We might have to go get a loan or sell something because we need to get this down. You should be getting 25,000 to 50 to 100,000 of credit, by the way. We can open the gaps or show you how to do that or bring them down. Again, opening the gap or bring down and paying it down has to be done. If this person got all this done right away, and I'm going to say 60 days, okay? In 60 days, they'd have a 710, and I'd have over 50,000 credit for them. But it's up to them. Again, what do we have to do to get that goal? Again, we have to repackage this like we repackage you. 6349. Now, I'm going to want you to call your specialist on Monday after 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You can call today. They're still open until 5 o'clock. A lot of people do leave at 4, which is right now anyway. What I need you to do is talk to your specialist. If you're a client, I need your communication is the key. We want to communicate with you. I need you to write down the phone number, 800-254-9506. I need you to talk to them and say, what do we need to do? What type of card is this? What is this? What is our game plan? I always know what is your game plan? What do you really want to accomplish? That's important to me because I want to help you reach it. My challenge is taking people, in the worst case, and building them up and away, and that makes sense. any problem, American Express or Chase, I need to know that. Important to me. The goal is to repackage people, like Humpty Dumpty and all the things we get to do. Very simple. If you like me today, Google review. I'd really appreciate it and say thank you. If you don't like me, leave me alone. Simple. Because not everybody likes me and everybody likes you. It's just the way it works. I tell it like it is. And I don't pull punches a lot. If you take a picture here and you basically click and you screen it and you kind of scan it and you put yes, I can send you a link for tomorrow's Daisy Chaining of Credit Division class. I can text you or email you, but I need your permission to do that. All right, that's important if you want to go. Some people pay up to $1,000 for that class. If you need an office for like banking and credit purposes, we have a real building here. They can verify in Google. It's not a P.O. box. We do at least 12 feet at a time. You can screenshot that as well or talk to Julia, and then she's in charge of that as well. The goal is to understand a corporation is a legal person. That's the gift. Every one of us can have division process for us or the corporation. Clients out there doing credit repair, I wish they'd call it credit rebuilding because that makes it more sense. I wish they'd have a bond they're supposed to and basically what, a 501c3 exemption. A lot of clients saying they're rich. I never taught them to say rich. I'm not rich. I've created $60 billion through corporate structure for my clients and me. I got to $2.6 billion at 26, $3.7 billion before I died in the coma, but I'm not rich. That's a corporation money. It's not mine. I'll never claim it's mine because it's not. That makes no sense to me. So do you want to be a millionaire? Please say no. Do you want to be a millionaire corporation? Please say yes. You see, the goal is 9 divisions, 9 lines of credit, okay, and 9 somethings. All these people, they're great people. There's a great man here, okay? But I think he's frustrated and disappointed. I can feel, I want to get there, but what do? We're stuck. How do we repackage when we're 35 to 75 years old in the middle of that? It's a process. And if we do it right, what do? Again, we create auto income. Everybody should have never forgot the legacy. The legacy is what you build to leave to your family. No, they're going to take and replace you as officer. Then there's no taxation. You get to control like the Kennedys and the Gettys did. That's a legacy to me. I want you to have a corporation with 9 divisions and 9 locations or something. I want you to repackage you. I want you to understand this is your focus. No guarantee, because I got to give that disclaimer, but I'm going to hold your hand till we're done. That's the goal. My program called Leapfrog. It's simple. I get new clients, or they're not even clients, give me $1,000. What do? I'm going to build you up to $10,000 in credit. Every card after that, you give me 10% off every card. And if you want me to stop, I stop when you want me to stop. I usually don't stop till I get to $1 million of credit. So if you don't tell me, I'm going to keep building up and away. And you pay off the card because you get to use 19% of it and I use 10. And that's what we get to do again and again. That's a program somebody can get into. What happens is they can increase their credit they're doing today. But again, that is my build and pay program as well. Linda is a good example that I've made her a millionaire 5+ times. She's a good example. She started with $26 a month financing 2086. And that's important to understand how to play the game. But again, it's like when she took the Hyatt Hotel in Texas and converted it to the Blueprint Apartments. That's a $27 million project for her. The goal is every one of you can do that too. If I get an apartment complex and I lined you up with basically what I call checkbook money, lines of credit, I want you to put money in escrow. I want you to have a certificate of ownership or deed of trust. I want your corporation divisions to own that piece. You're not going to invest in people, you're going to invest in yourself, and that division is yours. What happens? You get auto income. That, if you allow me, because I'm going to turn myself in to become the bank, that's $36,200 to $126,000 a month being the bank. That's where the big money is, becoming the bank. Division process today is very simple. 9 divisions, all right, 3, 6, or 9, or 12. Today I said if you sell me $1,000, I'm giving you 18. I need to get 18, profit or non-profit. But if you don't do it, go back to normal pricing. I would double the limit for you if you did it. But again, I'm giving an opportunity to sell, $9.99 for 18 divisions. There you go. And I'm always going to say now. 800-254-9506. The free download for the kids in high school and college. That's important. Winning the credit game is important too. People getting what they need to know. If you want to call with me, there's 2 types of calls. All right, the office sells me for 15 minutes, $500. Today it's $3.99 if you did it today by Zelle. Or you get a blueprint call for up to an hour with your partner of life. Now, $25,000 in credit. I make up numbers just for the fun of it because I'm just having fun. That's it. It's $9.99 for $25,000 in credit. If you Zelle $600, it's yours. But again, it's up to you. If you want to use a credit card, call the office, pay the 5%, pay the normal price. I'll give you an opportunity. $50,000 in credit is usually $5. Their discount was $29.99. If you did it today, it's very simple. All right, it's $16.99. I just changed it again, $16.99. Zelle, save 10%. $100,000 is the ultimate goal for everybody because that gives us personal credit of 29%, $71,000 of safety. But that's usually $10,000. Their discount's $7,999. Today it's $5,000, but again, if you Zelled it, it's $29.99. There you go. But that's a Zelle now situation. If you need to call the office, use a card, they'll do that. They'll charge you 5% for the card. That's what the bank charges us. So the goal is you have to pay that 5% too. To be a puppet master, everyone should focus on this. To be a puppet master means please never say you're rich. Don't want to be rich. I don't want to own anything. I want to control everything. I don't want to own anything. Everything I ever got is a division process. Because someone's always trying to steal and take it away. That represented 1,013 divisions. That's right, 1,013 alone. Divisions are anything I can disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and throw away. I don't hurt my corporate, my family. That's not acceptable to me. It's called boring and steady. There's the picture I asked you to take earlier. I hope you did. That should be your screensaver on your computer and your cell phone. It should be printed in color. It should literally be on your refrigerator or desk at work. That's your goal. That's your focus. You should have did a long time ago. Most of you are going to say, yeah, I kind of blew it. I should have did that too. You're right. Let's get you past go. Let's get it done right away. Again, we're going to use the credit from the corporation to invest into it. Debt offsets taxes. Your corporation will have a division number 4A. I'll be number 4, and there'll be a B and a C in most projects and programs that we do. Been doing that since 1987. I want you to own a piece, not just invest in something. Own it. Leave a legacy. That's what makes sense. If you partner with me for 12 months and I get you $200,000 in credit, that normally is $27,000. Back in 2009, it was $100,000. It's $20,000 a day, getting $200,000 in credit. Partner with your friends or family if you have to. From there, I got one left for you. Then it's 10. If you Zelle $2,500 and make a payment arrangement, it's yours today. But if you don't, then you're going to pay the normal price. If you don't have the bank accounts that help you get through this process, because creditors want it, I do. We'll use my accounts because we just partner up in an agreement. That way we can play the game to win. The 2-day boot camp coming up on the 15th and 16th of November is about nonprofit. You see, our current president wants to give away $100 billion next year and solve the homeless program. Let's help him. He's going to give us money. Let's get money right away. Let's have the ability to have a nonprofit organization with division process. But again, it's up to you. If you come in person, it's $5,000, give you $100,000 credit. Online, it's $2,000, and I'm going to give you $50,000 in credit. I can only endorse 50 people a year under my nonprofit for you. So again, that's why it has to be 50 for in person or not. It doesn't change. If you partner with me, that becomes free. It's up to you. It's a Zelle situation today. And I'm always going to say, now. That's the ultimate goal for me. If you want me to coach you in your business, no problem. I do that as well. I've made millionaires and billionaires for years. It's kind of fun. From here today, I want you to focus in the near future. How do I get to the bigger projects? We take a platinum card. It says you want 99 more cards right on the card. And what do? We line it up, and they're going to give us up to $250,000 of credit. But you got to prove you have 30 transactions minimum and $100,000 going in and out of the bank account. If you don't have that, when we partner up, I do, we get to use my accounts for you. And that's how I help people get to million to billion. Simple to do. So American Express named it, they said, one of the employees years ago, they named it after me, the Blueprint Apartments, the Blueprint Loan, the Blueprint of this, it's everywhere, okay? But it's $100,000. See, what we're going to show you right now is very simple. When you partner with me, we're going to use my accounts just on one of my accounts. I have 19 accounts that I control all the time. This is not one of the biggest, but it's a good account that helps the process. So one account, $413,086. So there's a $500,000 in July. They want to see 100,000 and 30 transactions. We had over 3,000 transactions. So we line it up, so we're going to give them the bank statement. Is that okay? Here's August, 462. All right, here's September, 400,000. Again, we get to play the game. So if you want me to add your corp to my division and my bank accounts, we can do that. But I charge $5,000 to do that. It's not cheap, but it verifies the ability to get up to 250,000. I do charge 10% on that credit on the back end, but I won't charge it until we close an escrow that can afford to make the payment back to you and me. I won't line somebody up and get them stuck. That's not fair to anybody. So anybody today who wants that, very simple. All right, I charge $5,000 to set it up. Your corp will be a division of mine. We use my bank accounts to line you up to the 250,000 credit. I'm going to pop a card. We're going to connect the dots together, and that's what we do. What happens today is normally $5,000. If it's done today, okay, and you do $19.99 by Zelle or card, 5% more, that is connecting the dots with me today for $19.99. If you want to fast track it, it's very simple. This means that one of my corporations is going to pop a card as you and me working together. I like to go after both of them. 80% of the time we get both. All right, 20% we get one or the other. But again, we get the dollars. That helps us get basically into a bigger project. But it's up to you. Normally that's $5,000 for the fast track program too. Today, if it is by card or Zelle, it is $29.99. That's up to you as well. And again, what I tell you to do right away is call the office right away, and let's connect the dots. I'm online 6 days a week, live, okay? Classes Fridays and Saturdays, all through Saturday. I'm always here to help you, all right? You're not gonna get lost, you're not gonna get stuck. I'll get you unstuck, because that kind of sucks. So what do? It's a Zelle, now, or call the office, 800-254-9506. Today, you could help me, help you, and help other people. That's my goal, to help everybody. I want to change the world before I die again. You could take a picture and register all your referrals. I don't have the money. You don't have to, hey, referrals. Referrals get you store credit or 10% back to you by Zelle or check. There's no excuses. We're going to look behind the curtain every time, because the word no doesn't mean no. It means they don't know how. And they said no because they don't know how, and that's where I got stuck with me. I don't listen to people. We're going to basically do a couple things. We're going to stay safe and strong. We're going to do our best. Why Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. That's just me trying to help you. So today, I hope you understand what we're trying to do to help you. You have the ability all day tomorrow to be on classes all through the day. If you can't watch them, you can actually call for your phone while you're running or basically sleeping or whatever, driving the car. 22% of our clients are actually truckers, and they listen to me all the time. I want to keep them motivated to get past go. I want them to get everything they ever wanted. I think we're all disappointed because we didn't follow through on something. So I'd tell you to Zelle, now, or call 800-254-9506. They will honor everything I said for the next 30 minutes for you. And I hope and pray to God that you're on the classes tomorrow. You see, what we get to do is very simple for me. God made me the rules and tools, but I'm just a vehicle to help you. He gets all the credit for everything I do. So the ultimate goal for you is very simple. We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And we never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.